Howdy, everybody, and welcome to another exciting episode of the Faab Five campaign here on the Random Rhapsody Network. I'm Matthew R. Dawson, your friendly neighborhood host and GM, and joining me around my virtual table tonight are Alyssa, Joe, Koines, and Kyle. Say hi, everyone.
Hola!
Now, before we begin, we do have a few announcements to get through, starting with the first of our two sponsors for tonight's show, Hero Forge. Hero Forge offers fully customizable tabletop menus with dozens of fantasy species and thousands of parts to choose from. Their easy-to-use design tool lets you build your perfect miniature online using a fully 3D in-depth character creator right in your web browser, which is where we built the tokens for this evening's game. You can build yours today at HeroForge.com. The second sponsor for tonight's show is XSplit. XSplit is a high-quality virtual webcam background remover that works with your already existing webcam. Using this program, you can protect your privacy while you work or play remotely by blurring the background, removing it entirely, or even putting your favorite picture as the background instead. You can download the app today at xsplit.com, and if you use the coupon code RANDOM with a capital R, you can get 10% off of your purchase. You can find our referral link in the chat and show descriptions. Last but not least, this Wednesday, we will be playing Sonnet of Blood, our Curse of Strahd campaign. The Conclave expedition is currently fleeing from a group of hags and are having some pretty messed up nightmares, so it should be interesting to see what happens next. Sonnet of Blood is at 6 p.m. Central Time here on YouTube. Now you can keep up to date on our schedule and everything we're doing by following us on Facebook as Random Rhapsody TV and on Twitter as @random_Rhapsody. And that's going to do it for the announcements. So join us as we dive into the world of Loroupa and continue on with the adventures of the Faab Five. And we're back. So, when we last left off, the Faab Five had retired to Mitchell's magnificent mansion for a well-earned rest after their long assault on the Cult of the Dreamers ritual. Blood from a Stone, however, elected to sneak out into the Fellowship Army camp and track down some of the tabaxi he had spotted in the crowd to learn more about the true history of his people and how they had come to Loroupa. By the end of the conversation, Blood learned that the tabaxi were one of many species brought to Loroupa through the Dreaming Tree by the Great Wisdom, which had been using them to, build the great city around the tree, as well as serving as the primary forces for his army. Blood also learned that the Loroupan Fellowship had been fighting against the Wisdom for nearly 30 years, and that the war was not going well. In fact, the Fellowship was losing their rebellion. The next morning, the team met with Adamus, General Gladewalker, the Spy Master Corwild, and the Archwizard Barada, who had apparently prepared for this meeting by creating quite a few scrolls of comprehend language so that everyone could understand one another. The discussion soon turned to the assault plan on the Dreaming Tree. While the destruction of the Great Tree was an acceptable loss to the Fellowship, if it meant Loroupa became free of the tyrannical rule of the Great Wisdom. But the defeat of the Wisdom seemed much more of a concern for them. The Loroupan leadership believed that unless the Wisdom was defeated once and for all, it would eventually find a way to return to Loroupa and regain control. The Fellowship planned to utilize the crystal Veil carried to summon the creature of legend to essentially bulldoze a path to the tree so that a strike force led by the great heroes could infiltrate the Dreaming Tree itself and take out the Wisdom. And so, Faab Five. While your group did agree to take up the mantle of legendary heroes, your own primary concern was finding Ivik Abir and Munlin Goldentongue and dealing with them before facing the Dreamer. You also were concerned about getting the innocent civilians out of the city when the summoned Ambar Belthor attacked. In the end, you all decided to try to infiltrate the city while the summoning ritual was taking place, and work with the Fellowship's network of rebels inside of the city to use your acid, the acid that your team had acquired, to destroy the doors as soon as the summoning ritual was complete, thereby allowing as many people to flee as possible. Now, knowing that the ritual would take a full 2 weeks to complete, your group was sent to one of the Fellowship's hidden bases inside of a floating castle high above the ocean. There, your group took a day to resupply and prepare for the infiltration of the Dreamer's city. So, as you all wake up and prepare for your mission, a question comes to each of your minds. And that question is, what is your greatest accomplishment or achievement? And Apollyon, since you're the one who rolled today, why don't you go first?
Oh, jeez. Pass. Come back to me. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, we'll come back to you then. Blood, how about you?
Oh, well, I used to think it was probably breaking Apollyon out and getting him free, but then it turns out they kind of let us out, or at least his. The Zaheem in secret let us out. So maybe stealing from the Zaheem? I know it's. I mean, yes, it's very cliche. A rogue breaking into the unbreakable vault and stealing something was great, but maybe the thing I haven't done yet is the greatest thing, and that's what we're doing now. I don't know. But I'm going to go with this bow and stealing something, so that's what I got.
Fair enough. Okay, Eloise, how about you?
I think all the friends I've made are really great. But, you know what was really cool? Those freaking giant ballista in Port Valena? Those were so cool!
I mean, I guess they were kind of cool, yeah.
And that was your greatest achievement, was seeing those.
Absolutely.
Didn't I climb on it? I'm pretty sure I climbed on it.
You definitely climbed on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only thing that could beat it is if I shot it. Boom. Yeah.
Well, Liam, how about you?
Bit of a bittersweet memory. Also, the greatest failing I had was sabotaging that monastery, but let's face it, I infiltrated the monks. I slipped past their guards, got down into their secret chambers, and escaped in the middle of the night. That's a pretty decent little get together, and they didn't let me get away. So there's nothing to take away from that achievement there.
Oh, interesting.
How many thousands died?
I said it was bittersweet. Shh.
Okay, we're back to you, Apollyon. Have you thought of one?
Yeah. Out of all the achievements in all of our many travels throughout the world, I think it would have to be defeating my arch nemesis, Grovy Bear. Although I was filled with victory in that moment, I now feel empty because I've killed him and his apprentice. And this evil threat still lurks on, so there's still more enemies that Apollyon needs to conquer.
Love it. Well, with thoughts of past victories and also the task that is ahead of you, you all rise up inside of your room in the largish floating castle that you've been currently staying at. It's been interesting here on this floating island. You're above the ocean, in the middle of the ocean. When you went out onto the ramparts the day before, you looked out to try to find the tree, and you could only barely see it at a distance. And considering as big as the thing is, you must be pretty damn far away from it. You sit in a large cloud, actually, that surrounds the entire base of the castle. You can't go out onto the cloud. It's just air. It's water vapor. It's nothing solid and tangible. But it all seems to float around the base of this structure as you move. Doesn't seem to drift off or anything like that. But you spent your previous day hanging out there at the castle, resupplying, getting potions. Eloise, you'd spent some time with their herbalist, helping them make the potions that you do have. And eventually you all passed out for the night. Now, during that time, Veil, he had gotten a few things accomplished as well. In the last 24 hours, Veil has resummoned Jareth. He zombified all of the bodies in the portable hole, which he has 8 of those big O critters you all fought down in the Ambar Belthor Belly, as well as the 5 former heroes that you had all killed when you arrived here in the past. So he has a total of 13 zombies in there. He also had enough time to create 2 of his Megan, which are the little doll-like creatures.
The sex dolls, I forgot about.
Yeah, they're literally animated sex dolls.
How did I forget about his sex dolls? That's
No doubt it even got weirder when those sex dolls rocked Veil to sleep that night.
probably don't.
I mean, Jeremy's not here. We can say whatever we want.
Yeah. He is a new freer Veil. That is true.
That is true. But once that all happened, you all got yourself a good long rest for the night. You are awakened the next morning with a little bit of a pounding at your door. One of you go and open it, and you find a satyr standing there wearing chainmail and leathers, a short sword at his side, a crossbow as well. You've met this individual before. This is the base sergeant. His name is Tomlin Burrush.
Satyr, refresh my memory. Goat legs and horns?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Tomlin sees you all and says, sorry for waking you. Unfortunately, we have some information that we need to give you. Apparently, a wizard was captured last night. Appeared in your tent back at the army camp that you had been teleported from. He claims that he isn't a spy. He's just a craftsman who travels with your group. Do you know anything about this?
Does he by any chance go by
Never
the
heard of
name
him.
Mitchell?
Did we really not bring Mitchell with us?
No, he stayed behind.
Oh.
Whoops.
Yeah, he's with us.
I mean, if there's more than one wizard, then we gotta figure this out.
Every time I leave you guys to play without me, you.
I swear to God, I thought he came with us. I forgot. That's kind of his fault. I mean,
It's her fault. She needs to stay for the whole game.
You killed the heroes.
that's what
I wasn't there. You forgot Mitchell.
like, oh, you killed the wizard? That's so sad. I'm sorry to hear.
Wow.
Oh, he's alive? Oh, all right. I guess let him in.
So you do know this wizard then?
Yeah.
He came with us, but he's not one of the 5 specials, so we didn't feel like mentioning him.
Yeah, he's going through some shit, so he wanted to kind of keep himself, I guess, alone until he kind of figured some things out.
Poor guy was just kind of along for the ride.
Yeah, yeah. So,
Hey, don't give him all the sympathy. We're going through some shit too. We went back, and he tries to count on his fingers, a few years.
Okay. Well, we'll send a message to the army to let them know that he is actually with you. Hopefully they haven't tortured him too much. He kind of chuckles a little bit.
you see the slightest of smiles on Blood's mouth. Then it
Yeah.
quickly goes away because he sees Eloise watching. He's like, oh, no, that'd be terrible.
It's never stopped you before.
Well,
Oh, shit, what is that for?
what's this
Uh-oh.
for?
I punch you in the shoulder.
Ha! Ha! I have a higher AC than that.
Well, count that without the armor because you just woke up.
Well, fifth, I guess it matches then. It's a 15.
So it's
Yes.
15. So you're going to take 1 point of damage plus your strength modifier, Eloise.
3,
That's a
so
3.
4.
So 4 points. 4 points of a punch.
He's like, all
Pretty
right,
good
all right,
punch.
fine.
It's like a monk
You
punch.
keep loving the traitor. I'll just be over here. He's not really. She's gonna look at the satyr. He's not really a traitor. He's just. I have issues. Don't worry about it.
Well,
Next time, claws. It's not just gonna
Hey.
be a fist. There's gonna be
Hey.
claws that are coming out.
He's gonna go. I got those too. And mine are real, by the way, not like your boyfriend's fake
Oh my
claws.
god.
He's just gonna whisper.
Don't pull me into this one. This is between the two of you.
Jeez.
Could have been with a real cat. That's all I'm saying. Anyway.
That's new information.
Could I have? You've
No,
never
I
shown
just-
any interest at all.
I just thought that up when I said
Also,
the
you're
fake
like a
cat
brother,
shit.
too.
God.
I know. I just thought that when I thought the fake cat shit. I was like, this is gonna be good. I'll go with that.
Oh my god.
Ew.
The satyr's been standing in the doorway the entire time, just with this incredulous look on his face as he's hearing this whole thing. I'm going to go and send a message to let them know that he's a friend. You
Yes, please.
deal with your issues, great heroes.
As I said, we promise we are those people. It's early. You caught us at an interesting time.
We don't have to prove ourselves to him. It's fine. Go on about your business.
He's walking away, shaking his head to be sure. But as he walks away, Faab Five, is there anything you're wanting to accomplish here during this time?
Did we say how we wanted to split up all those potions and stuff we got last time? The 4 speed.
No, you wrote it down, but we
Yeah.
have a total of 28 potions in
Yeah.
all.
4 speed, 8 superior, 10 greater, 10 moderate, and then your 20 plus 1 arrows is what I got. And then we had those scrolls of seeming, and Apollyon gets the stone of seeming in case he needs it in an emergency.
Yeah, I wrote down my epitaphs
Sure, that's fine.
and my arrows and my barrels in my inventory.
I have. Wait,
I mean,
is
I've-
this from before? I have 8 supreme, 10 superior, 10 moderate.
Yeah, I got
Potions.
they're they're in the chat. I put them all there. I had them in my list of my Blood's Bag of Holding. I just didn't know who
Yeah,
wanted
it
what.
sounds like you wrote down all of them.
Mhm.
Yeah, I guess 32.
Okay,
of the
so yeah,
speed
okay, so
potions.
Yeah, I figured a
I don't.
speed.
I don't have to take all the health potions. I can.
a speed each for Apollyon, Blood, and Liam, and then we'll have a 4th one up for grabs.
Okay.
And then yeah, I mean this. I guess with the potions we can. I mean, people take what you want. There's
Is it
8,
okay
10,
if I
10.
take all the supreme ones, the one that does the most?
All the superior?
He is up front. I mean, well,
Supreme.
you know what? How about this? How about 4 and 4
Because there's
between
10 of
you
each
and
of
I was
the
gonna
Liam?
other
say-
ones.
How about 4 and 4 between you and Liam?
Yeah,
I'm
you guys are the
superior.
ones who are going to be like.
And then you
Yeah,
guys can
hit
each
most.
have a couple more of the graders as well. And then I figured Veil and Blood could take the moderates since we don't, we're.
Yeah,
the
you
ones
guys
that
just
are
have
need-
less total hit points.
Well, I got 140, but I mean, we all are, so we're more of backfighters. Anyway.
Yeah, keep in mind it takes a bonus action to do
Yeah.
so like you can only do 1 potion on a turn. Chances are we're not going to go through all the potions we have, so we should be fine with what we have.
Well,
Okay, so I got myself down for 4 of each.
Yeah, if you want 4 moderate, 4 superior, that works, or 4 greater, 4 superior, that's good. It works. Same thing
Alright.
for you, Liam.
Same thing for me, sure.
All right, and then we'll give Eloise the last 2 graders, and then figured Vale and I can each take 3 moderate, so there'll be 4 moderate left in the bag in case we need them, with 3 lesser as well.
I'll go
And
ahead and
Vale
add
has-
those.
Vale has graciously decided to carry my barrels in his hole for me.
Oh, is he
He's such a nice guy right now.
Phrasing.
kinky?
No, that's exactly how it meant to be phrased. He's got room in his hole, and I put something in there.
That's generally how it works.
It's true.
Usually there's consent, but I guess if he wasn't there, then
I thought
Oh.
I thought I heard him. Joking.
Well,
What's
howdy,
up, bud?
Jeremy.
hey guys, how are you?
You made it!
I made it. The baby's asleep, and the kids are, or at least they're in bed. I think they're asleep. So, if I have to hop out, I'll let you know if the baby wakes up or something.
Awesome. Happy to have you, dude.
Put 3 moderate healing in your list for now.
All right, I'm still trying to get this thing to load. I think I might have to reset the computer. It's been
It's fine. I'm adding
so
them.
long. Okay. Just curious, how many long rests have gone by since we last played?
At least a couple,
1.
right? No, I thought we've
Well-
had one in the castle, 1 in the camp,
Yes.
Oh, okay.
so 2.
We
I
slept
think
last
Matt said you got 2 Megans
Yeah.
created.
You've been able to create 2
Okay.
Magans, you've resummoned Jareth, and you've zombified everything that's in your portable hole, which is the 8 Quigoth and the 5 former heroes.
Oh my
God, I
thought we were
The 5 former heroes.
I know.
damn it.
I thought we weren't
Uh,
do those. Yeah, at that point, Vale would be like, "What?" Vale would be like,
Wait,
God!
wait. So, did that play out just the same way? Like he just animated them, and everyone was just in awe, like jaw dropped, watching it happen.
Actually, Matt just surprised us with it just at the beginning of session here.
Yeah.
He said,
So,
"Oh, by the way, while you guys were asleep."
yeah, I imagine that a lot of that did happen basically while you all were doing your things. Everyone was doing a little bit of different stuff to prepare, so you had time to yourself, Vale, so that
Yep.
you were able to reanimate the corpses that you have in your hole. Apparently, you let Liam put more things in your hole, and I figured
And
you
you
would.
win.
Technically, you do have time to create all 3 Megan if you want, because the ritual takes an hour. However, I
Yep.
wasn't sure if you wanted to waste all of your resources doing that, so I said you made 2.
Yeah, so normally what I would do is if I had that spell slot at the end of the night before the long rest, I would create the Megan. Otherwise, I would have kept that spell slot open.
Yeah, so you've had 2 long rests, so you had been able to make 2.
Yep. Okay.
Do you have another sex doll? I thought he only had 3.
He had 3, so he's made
Yeah,
one.
one got destroyed, right? Because he used
It
one.
was riding the dragon, yeah. So he would have
Yeah,
only been
so-
able to make 2 anyway.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yep.
that's true.
Correct. And I don't really like the term sex doll.
It's the agreed upon term, man.
Yeah, I guess if I wasn't here when you agreed upon it.
Well, no, you were there at the time.
Yeah.
You bought them from a sex shop, like literally a
Well,
sex shop.
If I think I had to bow out early of that
Yeah, I
night,
think
and then
you
you guys
did.
went to the market.
Maybe.
We bought
maybe.
them for him.
Maybe.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We're all fine here. No worries.
They all-
So yeah, that's pretty much what I want to do. And I'm sorry, what level are we? Just so I make sure once I lock.
15.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay, because I think I don't think I leveled myself up yet. I'll have to check, but this computer's being really.
Actually,
you
yeah,
right
I'm
now.
looking on your sheet right now. It looks like you have not leveled yourself up to 15.
All right, so I'll do that while we're in talking.
Absolutely. Well, anyway, you're right now discussing who gets what as far as the potions. I've added
Yeah.
3 moderate healing potions to your sheet, so you've got
Thank you.
that. Are there any other potions that I need to add to Vale's sheet?
No, I mean I've got some extra moderates we'll keep in the bag, and there is 1 speed potion up for grabs if you wanted it. But I don't know if
No,
that really
I have
pertains to your
I have
skill
no
set,
use
yeah.
for speed. I have no use for a speed potion.
What
It doesn't benefit me.
Yeah, I
except
didn't
for
think
the
it
Cast
would,
two
AC.
so,
spells on
yeah.
a turn.
I don't think leveled spells.
Yeah, no, it would allow us to do 2 actions, so we could do an
Like an extra
action leveled
cantrip,
spell and an
yeah.
extra, a cantrip, or, if
Yeah, it
I was
wouldn't-
in
it
the
wouldn't let me-
melee, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it wouldn't let me
I guess
do
it's
two- it
only
wouldn't
good
let me
if
do
you're,
like 2 level
if you're
spells.
attacking.
Yeah, like if I was a blade singer, maybe that would be good.
Yeah, you could use your action to dash, but sometimes
Or
there's not room for that.
disengage.
Or disengage,
Yeah.
or cast a leveled spell and a cantrip. There's a lot of things you can do, but
It's better off in Apollyon
Yeah.
or Liam
It's
or
just
Bloodscan.
haste is just less good
Yeah.
when the wizard casts it on himself.
yeah,
Hey,
absolutely.
Alyssa, does Eloise have Heroes Feast?
I do.
Did you ever get that goblet?
I did.
Awesome. Just curious.
Just a
We'll
moment.
use it at some
Waiting.
point.
Yeah.
We're getting to that stage, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you do know that for the next week and a half, your group's basically meant to infiltrate the city and make contact with the rebels that are there and plan out the eventual assault. And at the end of this 2-week period, the crystal that Vale's been holding on to is going to be used to cast the ritual spell to summon the Ambar Belthor creature to attack the city. And so when that happens, your plan was, like I said, to blow open the doors to the city. That way as many people could escape as humanly possible.
Mm-hmm.
Now, did anybody delve in the history of all this and see how that turned out, and if that is the ideal way we want to do it?
Records. It's 15,000 years, so the records aren't really in existence.
They're a little gray.
Essentially, what we're going off of is that guy, future Ohm or past Ohm, his visions and our vision of
Mm-hmm.
this creature.
Yeah.
Yeah. whatever we do at this point is what happened in the past, basically.
So, the World Ender, that which
Right.
destroys all, Age
Uh-huh.
of Sorrows,
Yeah.
all the races fleed to the under. Yeah, gigantic Titan ravaged the surface of Loroupa, destroying.
Really wish you were
everything.
here for that discussion. We got into it, dude. Yeah.
There's been a lot going on, to be sure.
I just read Elemental Titans tried to fight it, but it failed. Yeah.
Yeah, we did a one-shot that explained a little more about it.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just going off of my notes.
We actually did close out that part. Letting everybody know what happened to Ambar Belthor in the past after he had basically decimated Loroupa.
So why don't you plug that right now for the people who are listening?
I will. Yeah, if you actually go to youtube.com and check out our one-shots that we have, you can find the one-shot that Kyle actually ran, The Hunt for the Trask.
That was last year's Halloween, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah.
You?
Anyway. So, anywho, you're all waking up at this point now. You've just been informed that Mitchell was captured after you had all left because, his magnificent mansion was still in the tent and nobody bothered to remind him that or let him know that y'all were leaving. So he was captured.
Oops.
Yeah.
We were whisked away, like, on a special date. Like, they go, hey, come to this awesome cloud castle. And we totally forgot that Mitchell was even there. I'm sorry.
But fortunately, less than an hour later, once you are all, gotten up, had breakfast, that sort of thing, Adamus appears at the castle, bringing Mitchell with him. Mitchell is, he's Mitchell and kind of annoyed that nobody bothered to let him know what was going on. And he once he arrives...
wait until Mitchell is in and will definitely see, and I'm gonna smack blood up the backside of his head.
It ain't my fault. Hey.
He just yelled loudly as
He's your pet. You pick up after him.
You expect me to rely on these two chuckleheads and the one who's got his head in books? No. You're the responsible one here.
Well, to be fair, Blood has a pet named Apollyon that he's already taken care of.
Vale kind of glances up from his book and narrows his eyes, pushes the glasses from the bridge of his nose back to his forehead, and goes back down to his book.
Do you not have a monocle? Does it? Do you still? Because
he still only has the one eye, so yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oh, damn it! I keep forgetting about that.
Well.
Yeah, they'll remember Vale's missing eye, but they won't remember a whole ass being that we have with us. A whole other person.
I remember what I remember.
Mitchell's all like, where did you all... no, that's not his voice. Oh, well, where did you all go? I came out of the mansion after making a few things, and you were just gone. I walked out, and I was immediately assaulted by a couple of the guards that were there, and they all accused me of being an assassin sent by the Dreamer. It was a little scary, to be sure.
They're partial, right?
Just out of curiosity, what hurt more, them assaulting you or one of Blood's arrows when you were all evilly?
The arrows, I would say.
Only took one more.
All evil.
Would have been one more. Could have been done with all of this.
Yeah, and she would have had to waste the spell bringing him back. You know she would have.
Well, I made
Okay, I
some
would have just
things.
used the diamond that I'm saving. That I have a diamond for each of you. I would have just used bloods. It's fine.
Sounds about
Good.
right.
I don't want to come back.
Well, I'll bring you back, friend.
Yeah. Shit. Figured that was coming.
There it is.
Dude, if he could still rock if I could be a special one, make me, a super zombie or something, I'm cool with that.
Nah, you're too fluffy.
You'll be the most special.
He'll be the one in the gimp suit.
I got plenty of them.
I
got all the leather underwear and leashes.
You're gonna forget to cast that spell just once.
Okay. Just for you.
And the gimp kitty's gonna get you. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but do you have a will of you're not you anymore?
That's what I'm saying. It's just he'll forget once, and the gimp
Right,
kitty will be on
right.
his own.
We've seen him slit the throat of zombies that he has not forgotten about before. I'm not so certain I'd bank on that.
Yeah.
Just once, all it takes.
It's right. And Vale gives you a wink, but he only has one eye, so it just looks like a blink.
There it is.
Love it. Mitchell finally calms down enough, and he says, "Now, I had made all these for you. I'm not quite sure I want to give one to Blood at this point, but here you go, Eloise." And he has 5 bracelets, and he passes them to the 4 of you, and he thinks about it for a little bit as far as Blood, as he's explaining. Now, these are something that I crafted over the last day before I was captured. I'm hoping that they will be a little useful to you. These bracelets bear the enchantment of comprehend language. They're rough and they're hastily made because I had to make 6 of them. So they won't hold the enchantment for more than a month or 2, but these will at least allow all of us to communicate with these individuals in the past.
Yeah, that's amazing. I don't think any of us thought of how we're going to talk to the locals in the town without these spells.
That'll save me some spell slots or ritual casts of this spell.
Well, we could have gotten comprehend language.
I have comprehend language.
I know, but
some scrolls for us too.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Because the person gave them out to the council to talk to us.
Oh.
Which is how you've been communicating with people up to this point.
Yeah.
But
so is it like
Yeah.
I was going to say, so the language, is it like a really vague variation or like a really primitive variation of our language, or is it literally just a completely different language?
It's actually more of a vague, very distant version of Common that they're all speaking.
So it'd be like a really old English or something for us?
Yes, yeah. Imagine going back to the middle of the 10th century England and trying to talk to people. It's like one word in 15 maybe makes sense, but you've actually been serving as an interpreter for the first part of meeting everybody. Later they got wise up and they started making the spell scrolls to aid that, so like the leadership can talk to you all and that sort of thing. But for the most part, other than a handful of people, you haven't been able to understand most individuals.
Like an American talking to a Canadian, that video that we saw. Yeah, that is what it's been.
Kinda, yeah. But Mitchell passes these out, and he tells you that the best part about this is these do not require attunement, so everyone can use them without issue.
I was just going to ask that.
Like I said, they won't last forever, but they'll last at least a few months, long enough for me to make something possibly a little better.
Oh, well, I mean, they said that ritual is going to take like 2 weeks, so I hope we're not here.
Right. Speaking of a few months from now, our plan is to go and fight the Dreamer very shortly here, within a week or so. Mitchell, do you have plans to stay here, or are you going to try and come with us?
To be honest, I have actually thought about that a little bit. From what I understand, the ritual that they're going to be preparing to summon the beast that you all will be using for your attack is an extremely complicated spell. I've spoken with Adamus at length after I was released, and he explained the situation to me, and I think that I would like to assist them with the ritual. From what Adamus has told me, the dream realm itself holds our best possibility for returning to our time, and so I plan to plane shift the moment we cast the spell and place myself in the dream realm. As long as the dreaming tree is open, I think I should be able to access it. And I will attempt to return to my own time from there.
So you wouldn't be really helping us with the fight, then?
My hope is that once you enter the dream realm, I will be able to find you there.
I hope you stick around, because I'm not going to lie, and he's going to look at Eloise. I'm going to be right about this, and you know it. You did kind of help construct the ritual that we're here now. So I get it, you were bamboozled with whatever spell they put you under, but you kind of have an obligation to see this through to the end.
I was cursed and compelled to complete the ritual components. That is true, which is why I feel like it's my duty to assist you the best that I can. I'm not a fighter by any stretch of the imagination. I am a craftsman by trade, but
Exactly. So you could be crafting a whole lot to help. Even the other people, not just us. They're fighters too. Whatever you can make, get on it.
that is the plan. I do not have much time between now and the start of the ritual, and the ritual itself will take a full week to complete. It's extremely dangerous, and we will have to use many potions to keep ourselves fit and, sane for that matter. But I think my skills would be best served helping them and ensuring that the ritual to summon the creature will be complete.
Just in case your side of this plan doesn't go perfectly, do you have any message or something you'd like to send to your family? In case we do make it back.
Wow. You went there. Blood wasn't going to even go there.
Well, prepare, man. This is tough times. This is a rough battle. We don't know what's going to happen.
I think you do have a good point, actually, Liam. Perhaps I will compose a letter to my sister and give it to you. If you manage to make it back before I do, or I'm unable to return, I would have very much appreciated if you were to give it to her.
It would be my pleasure.
Out of character, thinking back to when his shop was burned, did his staff get out?
Say that again?
Like his assistants back at his shop before it was burned? Did they die or did they survive?
No, they survived.
Okay, I couldn't remember because it's been so long that I didn't even think about that.
I kind of imagine like the gangsters go into the shop, they grab him, everybody leaves, and then they burn the shop as they leave, type thing.
Yeah, that's essentially what happened. If you want to ask him what happened during that time, he can explain it to you. And honestly, the scenario of what happened is very similar to what Liam has described. The dreamer cult showed up. It was Munlin Goldtongue and his crew who arrived and pretended to be just customers who wanted to talk to Mitchell. They came in for a consultation, and Mitchell took a couple of them back into his shop to discuss what was going on, and they were able to subdue him. They lit a fire in the back room after capturing him. The fire grew out of control, and he did hear like his staff freaking out when the fire happened, and as they were like pulling him out into the alleyway, he was paralyzed. He couldn't do anything, but he did see them making their way out. And then later, when your group arrived, you did talk to a couple of their staff members.
Okay, that I couldn't
And
remember.
did we talk to his sister or something?
Yeah, you also talked to his sister.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Mitchell was the only one who had disappeared during that.
Yeah, we'll get your letter to her if something happens. But speaking of Golden Tongue, you bringing him up. Did he, when you were with them, if you can remember any of that time, did they reveal like plans of where they were going to be going, what they were going to be doing, what the purpose was of them getting here?
They talked very little in front of me about the plans for what they would be doing once they arrived here. My focus was entirely on crafting the device that that Master Brightscale had devised. He was the one who had come up with the concept of time travel. He was a chronomancer, and most of the ritual was his design. I crafted the necessary components to do the spell. I took it from his research and built the actual construction, and supervised the construction as well. What I had heard was them speaking of returning to finding the wisdom, finding the dreamer, telling him what happened in the past, convincing him to rise up and attack the rebels, to preemptively strike. They believed that if they were able to give him as much information about the future as possible, they could, in essence, change the past.
Then we have to change it right back by kicking their jabroni asses.
Yeah. We need to get into that city right now and sow as much chaos to slow them down that we can.
Oh, baby, do I love chaos.
Finally, something I'm good at.
You've all been hanging in your room, chatting and discussing what all has been going on and that sort of thing. And as the conversation begins to lull a little bit, you hear a sound, a ringing sound. Clang, 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 begin to come up from somewhere in the fortress. Not long after that, you hear a pounding at your door. And without further ado, the door bursts open to find the sergeant, Tomlin. he tells you, "We're under attack. The Great Wisdom's armies has found us, and we are currently being harried by what appears to be a dragon and several other spirits that can fly. We need your help."
Oh,
Hell yeah, let's do it!
Hey, Apple, I think that's that they're calling for us.
Yep. And so I'm going to need all of you to roll for initiative.
Don't forget to click your
Pick
token.
your character.
swear to God, if I take 137 points of damage, Eloise, I'm looking at you. Because I got 136 now.
What?
After she
I
hit
rolled
me,
a
and
run
took a whiff.
one, but with advantage. I was like, what?
She
happened?
took. Oh yeah,
Matt,
I
can you
hate.
roll for me?
Yes, I can.
I'm
Yeah, I
in
hate-
the middle of upgrade.
I hate how that does that. Sometimes it
Yeah,
comes
there's
out
just
blue.
like a couple weird little syntax things on roll.
when you crit, fail, and pass at the same time, it's blue instead of green or red.
Oh, that's weird. I
Yeah.
don't think I could have ever seen that happen.
Like if I get like a sneak attack, if there's 1s and 6s in it, it turns blue instead. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just don't think I've ever seen it like on a
Holy
D20
shit.
roll.
Fuck, is that's not the dragon, right? That was like
No,
some guy named
That was
Cliff.
Veil.
That
That was
from-
Veil's initiative.
Oh, okay. I was to say that's like a guy
Nice.
named Cliff that's with them, right?
No, I just rolled a nat 20 for you, Vale.
Nice. I think my dex is 2, and then you roll a d8 for the gift of alacrity.
Oh my God, he's going.
Oh,
for
nice.
48. Vale, you beat
Nice.
blood. Good luck. It's
Not quite. You're both
No, he's got
27.
+2.
Oh no, that's right. Yeah.
He's got the +2.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. He beat
He's
you.
got a 29.
Damn, I thought I was
Eloise,
going
you're in
first for a
double
second
digits.
there,
Yay!
Congratulations!
Oh, great. I'm sure we'll find out in just a moment, but do we know what color dragon is heading our way, Matt?
You have no idea. You just heard there's a
Okay.
dragon. At which point, an explosion rocks the castle. You all need to make for me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Can you make that for me, please?
Yes,
Or
I can.
roll it for me? Thank you. Yeah, I'm in the middle of leveling up.
Does this qualify for
Oh,
my
yeah.
danger sense ability?
I was about to ask that for you.
Vale rolled a 15. Danger cells, you have an advantage on dex saving throws against effects you
That you
can
can
see.
see.
The issue is you can't see this. You can't see the attack coming. It's just suddenly the whole castle started to shake.
Hey, Matt, I rolled a crit, and I'm right next to Eloise. Can I steady her with my crit also?
No. It
Okay.
doesn't quite work that way.
Figured I'd ask.
I mean, good thought, but no.
Wow, we pushed 3 beds together. Nice.
I
One of
wasn't
those,
gonna say
king
anything.
beds.
You know what? And Blood doesn't want to smell all that, so let's put him.
You-
He's over.
Just
He's really over.
enough
here,
room to
okay?
starfish, man.
Now I'm just gonna let you know ahead of time that you've been in this in this castle before. You know at least a little bit about it. You know that going out through the doorway over here leads to a large antechamber that to the north there is a door that leads out to a balcony. You know that if you go to the right through this door, it leads to a bathroom that has another door that leads out onto the main grounds. You are currently on the top level of this fortress. There's like 7 or 8 floors below where you all are, and you're on the very top of it. So there's a little bit of a courtyard and a tall wall around the entirety of the the floating island that you can go up onto if you wanted to. But that's kind of where you are right now. You should be able to at least see through windows a little bit to see what I'm talking about.
Goodness gracious, Matt. You put a lot of work into this.
Yeah, it happens.
This is end of the campaign kind of fight. This
It
is
happens.
Yeah. So,
This is
blood
epic.
from a stone. The gods are looking down on you with
I
favor
know.
right now, and Natalie's giving you her inspiration for this fight.
My goddess of the undead, Natalie. That's right. Thank you, dear.
But let's go ahead and get things started. And oddly enough, Necthros Veil, you are the first person up. That's
What
your-
was the deck
Alright.
save format?
Well, oh yeah, sorry, I forgot about that. Let me talk about that a little bit. So what happened was the whole castle just started shaking. Everyone who rolled anything lower than a 15, you are knocked on your ass and are currently lying prone.
Yeah, that's about, yep.
Eloise fell right out of bed.
Yep, Eloise tumbled right off.
So to Blood Liam, they're just like, do you guys feel that?
Yeah, pretty much.
But other than that, it is Veil's turn. So, Veil, you know that the castle is under attack. You know that if you go to the door to the right, that leads out to the courtyard. To the left leads out to another chamber. That if you go north from there, it leads to a terrace that you can get out. So you have two options right now of how to get out. What do you want to do?
Okay. So I'll probably go to the terrace. 5, 10. Put me here, and then to the north.
Yes.
15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. And I don't see anything from where I am. I mean, I could see outside, but I see water and stuff, but
Yeah, you can't really
I
see
guess
it.
I'll use my action to dash to the terrace. Oh. I can't. Oh, I have to open the door. All right.
Now,
No, I don't see anything.
Well, at that point, once you open the door and step outside, you would be able to see there is something flying high in the air above the castle walls. This creature is to your northwest right now. It is very odd looking. The creature itself is long and serpentine. It honestly looks like a gigantic snake, but it has these long, feathery-like wings on either side of its snake-like body. The head is horny and crested. It kind of looks dragonish, except as you're looking at it, you see its tongue stick out from its lips and move, much like a snake. Does not have arms or legs or anything like that, just the long snake-like body and the huge feathery wings sprouting out from either side of it.
All right. Is it doing any like damage right now? And what kind of if it is, what kind of damage?
Right now, what you're seeing it is doing is flying towards the castle itself. It's like basically about 20 feet above the outer wall right now and flying down towards the castle itself.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna kind of duck behind this what do you call these rampart or
Yeah, I think rampart.
Yeah. Okay. All right, and that's my turn because I used my action to do that.
Okay. Next up, we've got blood from a stone.
5, 10, 15, I guess so. That gets him out the door. Did I see which way Veil took off?
Well, you can definitely. There's only.
I can see him now.
Yeah. Yeah. There's only the one door.
Well, he will go ahead and dash, or bonus action to dash. So that's fine. Oops.
Well, technically, that's not true. There is a second door over here.
10, 15, 20, 20. And then I guess we'll just have feline agility, so he'll double his original 60 there. So he'll have another 60 feet, but he's probably not going to use it all. You said up is where this thing is. Did he go out a window? Oh, no, he went out.
No, he went out of the door. There is a door right there.
And so is that what we're looking at right there?
Yep.
All right, well, Blood will kind of like, I guess this is you said it's a balcony, so he'll creak along the edge of it. And he's just going to look at that thing, and he'll just go ahead and take 3 shots at it real quick. I'm assuming it sees us come out that door, or did it not?
Oh, yeah, it definitely can see movement coming around.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
it
then
is
we'll
early.
just...
It is daytime. I should make it a little brighter. Let me do that real quick. There you go.
Yeah, well, then this will be first shot. Oh, shit! Why can't I have sneak attack? Oh, God damn it. Well, I don't know. I mean, it's all up to you because it hasn't gone. And I don't really, I mean, I guess I do have advantage against it technically with Assassinate.
So this is where it gets weird because it is technically been moving. It has been doing stuff before the actual combat started. So it's not like it has no comprehension of anybody's there. It's literally attacking the castle. Right. You're there.
Okay. Take my pitiful damage. That's not bad for that. But yeah, he'll just go ahead and, I mean, he saw the first one crack off, did well, so he's going to go for his other 2. And if I hit on the third one, that's the Dread Ambusher shot. That'll get an extra D8. I'm assuming a 27 hits?
Yes, 27 does hit.
I did more damage, piercing damage, on a non-crit. God, fucking roll 20. Okay. And that one I'll hit too. Let me click on the... I got Dread Ambusher here. Come on, click on the button. If it goes, all of a sudden, like 5... Okay, it didn't. Alright, it didn't roll the Dread Ambush. Let me click that. 2 D8s. And that's the same the damage as the weapon does with Dread Ambusher. So it's an extra 4 piercing.
Got it.
95.
Still, yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean...
Yeah, your pitiful damage. 95.
Yeah, you know what? Think of all that sneak attack. Sweet, sweet sneak attack damage.
If only you could have gotten that sneak attack. LOL.
Hey, you know what? I want to get as much as I can, right?
More than any damage I could do with any spell I have.
I love you, Alyssa.
I just think perspective.
All right. Yeah, I mean, and then he would just kind of like look at Veil and be like, what'd you do? I just got here. What's going on?
Look at that thing. And that's it.
All right. He's like, well, get your ass down because you're squishy. And then, yeah, it's going to be his turn.
Okay, that's it for Blood's turn. Apollyon, you just watched as two of your companions ran out the door to the west. What are you doing?
I'm gonna run out there after him. I think I can get to there. So I'll go ahead and dash. Oh yeah. And get out there onto the balcony. And then... Wait, where is it? Oh, it's over here?
Yep.
I just thought the token would be bigger. How long is this thing? You said it's like a long snake. How long is it?
Well, it is technically a medium creature, so it's probably about 7 feet long.
Okay. Gotcha. What bonus actions do I have? Oh wait, I totally have something, right? Didn't I just get like a spell I can use or something?
And then activate your trident and rage.
Oh yeah, activate my trident. I'm not gonna rage though.
Okay.
Yep, that's it. Electrify my trident.
Fair
Ready
enough.
to go.
Well, next off we have another coatl, because that's what these things are. And this creature is actually going to be flying around. Basically what you hear, you'd all be able to actually hear this.
Oh boy.
You hear several and people screaming. Eloise and Liam, the two of you would be able to hear this happening to your south. Able to move. Quite a bit of movement. You would be able to see it. When you hear this sound, you both look out the window and you see to your south another one of those flying snake-like creatures fly along the upper rampart, and these small little, well, they kind of look like big burning flaming rocks appear over the thing's head and go flying down towards several of the guards who are up on the ramparts. They all have crossbows and longbows, and they're shooting at these things as they approach. But then, boom, 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 you hear people yelling, "Ah!" And some guy goes flying in one of those stuntman style falls off of the upper rampart down onto the ground. Yep.
Okay.
The next thing you see, flying in from the south, another creature. This one is much, much bigger, and it is angry. You see the long wings. You see 4 claws, or 4 arms and legs, each tipped with these massive claws. You see the long head and the big, wide jaws of a red dragon.
Oh no.
It unleashes this long, what is it, a cone, I think? Let me double check. Yeah, a long 60-foot cone of fire as it goes flying over one of the towers that are to the south. The big cone just hits the entirety of the top, and you just see the top of the tower burst into flames before it comes flying over right about here.
Oh shit.
And Liam, it's your turn.
What? We can't hear you.
I think he's talking to his kids.
I don't have kids. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say.
All right. Okay, first thing, I pull out the Rod of Lordly Might and change it into a spear. Then I'll head out the door. I need you to open that door for me, please.
If you click on it, you can open it yourself.
Oh, okay. There it goes. Okay. 15, 20, 25. Yeah, open that door. Okay. 35, 45, 50. How high is this little guy off the ground?
Well, let's see. So this area right here where I'm tinging, this is the upper rampart. That itself is about 30 feet tall. This creature here is about 20 feet above that, so it's sitting at 50 feet.
All right. Based on the movement I have left, I'll have to get up there on next turn. I'll just take 2 shots with my longbow at this guy.
Are you shooting at the snake dude or are you shooting at the dragon?
The snake dude.
Got it.
What's his name again?
Quaddle or something, Quaddle.
Yeah, Coatl.
Coatl.
Oh, good rolls. 30 and a 28.
Let's see, 30 and a 28. Those are both going to hit.
Okay. Make sure everything's unclicked down there. Cool. Alright. 17 piercing to him. And maybe I should complain about it like blood, but I'm just happy with my 17, Matt.
Well, I'm happy that you're happy, my friend.
All right. Then at the end of my turn, I'll. Oh well, we can't all be blood,
Hey,
you know.
You
You're
can
just
beat
amazed.
you can eliminate shit with your fists. Blood can't do that.
I should cry about that. Anyway, 5 more feet, pin myself against the wall, maybe get a little partial cover from this thing at its particular angle right now.
Absolutely.
All right, that's it.
Eloise, you're up next.
Yeah. That's big and scary. I'm gonna come over into this corner. No, maybe I'm just gonna stay where I can see both of them. Okay, well, you know what? This, is there a cold elemental? Because I know, like, there's fire, there's water, there's air, there's earth.
Like ice?
Is there, like, ice elemental?
Well,
I think there is.
There has to be, right?
I don't even know where to look for that.
I think that's when a water elemental has sex with an air elemental.
But it has to
No,
be an air from the north elemental.
That's fog.
Technically, yes, there is an ice elemental out there that exists. It's a challenge rating 5, but
Okay.
ice elementals are a thing.
I don't know. Ooh, thank you. I don't know challenge rating wise what I'm allowed to do with the spell.
What spell's that?
Summon elemental.
Let's take a look.
I think it just has like stats as part
Yeah,
of the
I think
spell,
so
right?
too.
Oh.
Yeah, no, that sounds about right.
Well-
Yeah, but your summon level is like equal to a certain percentage of your level, I think.
I'm just gonna take
Like you can't just summon level 5 things if you're not a certain level. You know, there's a rule to it
Yeah,
somewhere.
so here's summon elemental. You call forth an elemental spirit and manifest in an unoccupied space you can see within range. The corporeal form uses the elemental spirit stat block. When you cast a spell, choose an element: air, earth, fire, or water.
Ice is frozen water.
But that's the spell.
Hey, hold on. Fine. I'll just do a level 4 call lightning then.
Okay.
What is that? That is 60-foot radius.
I feel like you'd have to at least go to the window to cast the spell because you do have the you have to have like visual range on the sky or the space you're casting the spell at.
It just says a point in the air where a storm cloud could appear within range directly above you.
So like if it was directly above you, it would be inside.
And the range is 120 feet.
Don't forget to use your movement to stand up.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
You
you
have
do
the
have to
movement
do
to
that.
stand up.
That's true. You do have to do that.
All right, well, fuck it.
See,
There, I'll stand at the window.
Here's
it's fine.
the thing. The spell fails if you can't see a point in the air where the storm cloud could appear. So you'd have to actually see the point.
All right,
that
I'm
you're
at the
casting.
window. I'm at the window. It's all
That's
good.
fine.
Yeah. So I will cast Call Lightning at level 4.
Absolutely. And what are you hitting?
The big one. The big one's scary. I'm hitting the big one.
That's fair.
Biggin?
Yeah.
The redden?
Mm-hmm.
Big red.
Big red.
Get him.
So it needs to make a dex save.
Okay. Dex save for the dragon.
Yeah.
Failed with an 8.
Cool. Takes 19 points of lightning damage.
I did not mean to hit that. Sorry.
Well, that just. I'll pretend I didn't read that damage.
Right?
As Vale quivers.
Let me just
actually
go ahead
roll
and-
damage. That just told what the average was. I fixed it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Clench.
Vale's wishing he brought his own dragon.
So
We gotta go back to the future.
Half of 19 would be 9 points of damage.
Half?
Oh wait a minute, no, full because he failed. Never mind.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You sure you don't want to burn up one of those slots?
No, I don't. Not for 19 points of damage. Nice try though. There we go. Now it's right. Okay, you
It's but a
that
flesh
was
wound.
that was movement in action for you. You got a bonus action?
That would be a nope.
Fair enough. Next off, we have a
I'll just take a
couple
step to-
coatls. This dude that just got hit really freaking hard by blood from a stone. Let's see, what does he want to do? Yeah, I think what he is going to do is you're going to see him fly to the southwest from his current location. 30, 40, 45.
Uh-oh.
Vale, are you still able to see the coatl at this point?
No.
Okay. Then you would not know what happens next. Let's see if Liam has line of sight on him. No, Liam does not. Okay. Good to know. So, you don't really see what happens after that point. What's your passive perception, Veil?
My passive is. Oh no, I just reset it. Do it. Hold on. I don't know, probably like 15 or 13 or something. I don't think it's that good.
Okay, yeah. You would not be able to hear what happens. That's okay.
All right, hold on. Let me,
No.
Yeah, this computer is really messing with me tonight. There we go. Yeah, it's a 14.
Okay, then yes, you definitely would not be able to hear what happens after that point. But you did see it flying to the southwest around the castle.
Okay. And
Next.
I need to roll initiative for Jareth. But
God damn
you
you!
can go last.
Yeah, you can go ahead and move him where he would have moved at this point, and I'll switch
Alright.
it around after turn order. This one's gonna move 5, 10, 15, 25.
Well, I don't want to meta that. Me not knowing what would have happened, but he would have been out here somewhere. Probably up on top of the building. If you could put him like
You could have
above.
just sat on your shoulder until your turn and then flew off.
Yeah, we'll do that. So he's on my shoulder right now, and then once it's my turn again, I'll have him go somewhere else.
Fair enough.
That's what I feel like, especially for like a bird familiar, it's so easy to just be like, it's on my shoulder, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then as far as the Megans go, I'm pretty sure they act on my turn. So we'll put them same thing. I'll next turn I'll work with that.
Sounds good. Okay, after that, let's see here. Damn it.
When you created the Megans, you didn't reduce my hit points, correct?
No, because you got that one thing.
Yep. Okay.
That's so specific. Everyone knows what you're talking about. That one thing. Of course, it's that
so
one
the
thing.
the necromancers have. Oh, okay.
I'm just being a little shit.
Did this guy just teleport in front of me, Matt?
He went flying, actually. One of them from basically over here to the west of you comes flying along, doing this weird serpentine flap as it's moving towards you. It's looking down at you, and you see it muttering something, or at least its lips begin to move. And as that happened, these 6 flaming rocks just appear surrounding the thing's head. As it's coming towards you, it looks down at you and sends 2 of them flying in your direction. I'm going to need you to make 2 dexterity saving throws.
Make
got this,
2. All right. Skadoosh and skadoosh. First one, second one, terrible. 13 and 14.
Well, the 14 does save, fortunately. The 13's failing. So this one you're going to take the full damage of, which is 11 fire damage.
I'll take half of that and none on the second one, thank you.
Fair enough.
So
You're using
6 on the
evasion.
first one. Yes.
We round down 5 on the first one.
5? Okay.
5 points of fire damage as you're diving out of the way. This little rock just explodes on the ground where you're standing. You hit it. You take a little bit of that damage, but not nearly much.
All right, Beastie from the past has some tricks.
That's the bottom of the turn order, and I think that's an excellent place to go on break.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to be back in about 5 to 10 minutes, folks. When we get back, we're going to get into the meat of this combat encounter. So stay tuned. Howdy, everybody. We are back. We are in combat. And the Faab Five are facing down a red dragon and a group of Coatl. So,
Can you spell that for me, Matt, please?
Coatl.
Okay.
Can you cuddle the Coatl?
If anyone could, Eloise could.
Okay, wait. One more time. Coatl?
Correct.
That just looks weird. Okay. Go on. Sorry. That just was bugging me the whole time before. I was like, what?
And just imagine a snake with feathery wings, and that's basically what you got.
Yeah. That's just an interesting gathering of letters.
Definitely.
Let's just put a bunch of vowels in the middle and slap on a couple consonants on the end. You got a word.
Let's not start breaking down dumb words. It'll be a long conversation.
We'll be in that conversation forever. Yeah.
Yeah.
But instead, let's start things off at the top of the turn order with Necthros Veil, who just watched as one of those Coatls came flying around the castle and disappeared from view. So, Veil, what are you doing?
All right, so I go to the edge of this this rampart, this balcony terrace. Is this like a drop down to get down here?
Yes, it would be a drop down. That's about that right there is a 20-foot drop.
All right. And the only other way out is back the way I came, correct?
Yes.
I'm gonna have to run. I'm gonna dash back because I'm not taking a 30-foot fall. So basically,
it doesn't sound like that much.
Step, you have Dimension Door.
Yes.
There are options.
Yeah, I'm gonna go right here into this. Well, I'll back up a little bit because I could see through the window. And did anybody hit? Somebody hit the red dragon, correct?
Yep.
Let me see whether or not.
Wait, Vale doesn't know that.
It doesn't matter.
No idea about that.
I would. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you wouldn't know though. That's true.
But I'm just gonna say, from the angle, because remember, this in here is inside a room. There's a window right there. Then there's a roof. 3D world on a 2D map. The dragon is 60 feet up, so you would not be able to see him unless you actually got up to the window.
Okay, so I guess what I'll do is, hold on, let me just count these steps. Those are there 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Sorry. Can I see this thing?
That guy there, he's 20 feet off the ground. So yes, you would at least be able to see like the lower portion of the coatl's tail, as because you like imagine how a snake moves. That's kind of how
Yep.
this thing flies. So you're seeing at least a part of it through the window.
Okay, so what I would do is, as I got there, I would see it through the window and kind of freeze anyway. I'm out of that was me dashing too.
Okay.
So, so that's all I've got for that. Are we gonna say? Oh wait, no. Gareth would have stayed back there, and he'll go on his turn. I don't know if you want to put him in the 21 position.
Oops. There we go.
And I don't
Got
remember if I have to roll for the Magen.
Let's take a look here.
We got
It
an
doesn't tell me on
enthusiastic
the,
chatter here. Nod to Mark Johnson.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Mark Johnson, thanks for hanging out and chat with us. We definitely appreciate you chilling with us. Let's see here. It looks to me like they have their own turn order.
All right, so I'll just roll for that. And whatever it lands on, if I have to go last, I'll go last. And there's no way to roll for him, so maybe I'll just click on dexterity, which he'd be a +4. So I would just roll a d20 and then I'd add 4 to it.
Yes. Which Megan did you get? Did you create this time?
Galvin, the same one as last time, the flying one. So he would get a 21 as well. So he'd be right up there with Jareth.
So, just out of curiosity, you can see the character sheet. Can you see right across from the armor class, there should be a little dice that says init. Can you see that?
Oh, yes. Okay. So I could just do that. So he'd be an 18.
Okay. And you only have the one out right now?
Yeah, I'm only going to use one. I have one out right now.
Got it. Okay. Everything is in turn order now.
And I'm done.
Okay. Blood from a Stone, you're up next.
Well, got a long way to go because there's nothing else we could see out our side, right? There's no enemies out our side of the map.
Yeah, you cannot
Then
see any on that side.
Okay, I just didn't know if there was some like further off that just hadn't gotten into view of the map. So yeah, we'll go. Kind of just push past Apollyon and be like, excuse me, thank you, excuse me. That's 30, and then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Another 30 gets him here. I'm assuming the windows are all closed, right? But I can see the dragon through the window.
The windows are closed. I'm not gonna lie. I think from your angle, you would not be able to see the dragon either. Or if you would, it would only be like the tip of its tail.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's gonna stay here for now. Kind of nestle down next to the table, and he will just have just a couple of regular shots readied. If something flies past the window, he will shoot out the window. I would take whatever penalty you want through going through the glass. But if something flies past the window, he's going to shoot at it that he could see.
Yeah, I will keep that in mind. Apollyon, you're up next.
All right, I'm gonna push off into the air and fly up. How tall is the tower above me?
The tower above you would probably be around.
Because we're on the top floor, aren't we?
Yeah, you're on the top floor, so there's like a roof on top of that. So it would be, let's call it 15 feet in total to get above the roof.
All right. My move speed's 40, so 15, 20, 30. I can get to about there, but on the roof.
Yeah,
So
you
I
would be on
can
the
see
roof.
the dragon.
You can absolutely see the dragon.
Awesome. And I can't quite get to him though. I think what I'm gonna do is. What is haste doubles your movement speed?
Yep. Yes, it does. Gives you
I'm gonna
plus
drink
2
a
to your
potion of
AC
haste.
as well.
I'm gonna drink a potion of haste.
God. Flying Minotaur with a one on speed.
I can't move through the stupid windows.
If you open them, can you go through?
Okay, yeah, I figured it out. Okay, now I'm there. I guess my weapon's not a 10-foot reach. I still have to dash, but I have an extra action, so it kind of doesn't matter. I just dash all the way up to him and attack twice.
If you dash, don't you just have one attack left?
Well, no, the haste spell or a potion
Gives him an extra
you a
action.
second attack action.
Oh, okay.
So
I
with an
gotcha.
attack action, you can swing twice.
Yep, because I have the extra attack feature.
I was curious how that works. Okay, good. Gotcha.
Pretty sure that's right.
I think that's what we've been doing the whole time.
I think with mine, I would get their shot random.
Oh no!
Yeah, I think we only do one actually.
Yeah, no, that action can be used only to take the attack, one weapon attack only. Dash, disengage, hide, or use an object interaction.
Okay, so I'm gonna use that for my dash, and then my regular action for my regular attack, which will be 2 attacks.
Yeah, that
Ooh,
lines up. That lines up.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's all in the wording.
yeah, because it's not only attack. It's what is it? Attack, dash, disengage. It's like
Yeah. Attack, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object action.
Yeah, it's pretty much
So,
like
yeah,
abilities.
that one.
Extra
I
attack.
like it.
Okay, this attack hits.
That 21 does hit.
24 damage. That's good. I'll attack.
24 points of damage.
31. Almost a crit.
Oof. Nice.
For another 23.
What's that fighter ability against your Quarintine as well? Or is that like a special subclass of fighter?
That's not fighter. But I am going to use my fighter ability to do a maneuver on dragon.
Trip.
He's flying, right?
Well, I think if you would on like 10, 20 feet or something.
It depends on the situation, but not for a dragon this big. No way.
I'm trying to do a menacing attack. Attempt to frighten him. And I get extra damage to the superiority die.
And the dragon needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
My AC is 18.
Oh, I thought they were immune to fear, but I guess it's a long sense.
Let's see. Not immune to fear.
Sweet.
Not all dragons. I think there are some that are.
Maybe it's a like because this is only an adult, right? Maybe it's an older dragon and can't get that ability.
Well, he critted on his wisdom save, so that was a success.
Of course he did.
That's fine. But that's all I got.
That's all you got. Okay. Still not too bad. Jareth is up next, technically.
So Jared is just gonna like, can you fly above, like, can you make it so he comes up before we get here?
Yeah,
So he could have a.
he's gonna be here for the purposes because like I can't add a roof on here. If that makes sense.
Okay,
But
you know, yeah. You know what? Do then I'll just do it over here, just so he can come. Just so that still doesn't really work. We're just trying to get a view of the battlefield.
There you go.
All right. And I don't remember what he has in his rating of spells, so I'll get back to that. But that's all he was doing anyway.
Yeah, sounds good. Okay. Next up, we got Coatl. Let's see. I think what he's going to do is he's going to be casting a spell. Let me see. He is. How
I
many?
think he's also elevated up to 40
He is.
feet.
50 feet. That's why I'm doing the math. So no, he would be outside of your range for counter spell.
Mhm.
He is casting a spell, and all three, the dragon, himself, and the one down there, slightly glow.
Oh, great.
Nice, fairy fire. Got him.
Right. No. The yellow marker is to remind me what they have on them.
All right.
Oh, and Kyle, Mark Johnson says that you're back. He says that you're awesome. He likes you.
Oh, sweet. Thank you very much, Mark Johnson.
That was his action. As a bonus action, 2 more freaking meteors come flying at you, Liam, because this one also had cast that spell previously. So it has 4 of those meteors floating around its head right now. So I need 2 dexterity saving throws from you.
All right. 17 and 27.
Successes both times.
Excellent.
So you are
Evasion, no damage.
Yep, indeed. He seems kind of irritated about that. He is going to fly up another 10 feet. So he is 60 feet in total, and right about here. Next up, we have the red dragon. I love dragons. They're so much fun. I wanted, we haven't had a lot of combat lately. That's been a lot of talking. So I wanted to give y'all a good fight.
Apollyon's gonna have to change his back tattoo after this battle. Standing over
Red
2
on red.
dragons.
Ooh. Haha. I just rolled a 6. I love that for me.
Oh no. Uh-oh.
Apollyon, you are right there. The thing is going to fly around you just a little bit. Actually, I think from the math, I don't think he can hit Liam, but I'm still going to check. Oh no, he definitely can.
Yeah.
Damn, 60 feet is so big.
Yeah, it is.
60 feet is freaking huge.
My window's not open. Do I have cover?
Yeah.
No, unfortunately, you don't.
You get fire plus glass shards.
Well, shit.
Yeah. I love it when Liam knows exactly where I'm going with this. It always makes me thrilled. Yeah, he's just blasting. Unfortunately, one of those coatls is in the way as well, so he is also going to be taking this. But I need Apollyon the Coatl, Eloise, and Liam to all make dexterity saving throws.
All right.
Okay, and I do have advantage on this one. 15, jeez, that's terrible.
Why do you have advantage on it?
Danger sense.
Ah, yes, you definitely do.
21.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Here's the Coatl. That's a failure.
Oh boy.
Waiting for you.
I know, I'm scared. 12.
Oh, so close to a 20.
Oh
Does
my
fight.
goodness.
Hang on. So, I think no, that's only for against spells, isn't it? Hang on.
What's that?
Yeah, against spells, it's not gonna work.
Against spells. Okay, so this dragon unleashes a just massive blast of fire out from its mouth. It explodes the glass as well. You throw your arms up, Eloise, screaming as that fire just rushes into the room, catching quite a few things on fire in there. Those of you who rolled under a 21 are going to take 71 points of fire damage.
Ah!
Ooh, it's hot.
And Liam doesn't fucking take any of it.
Oh yeah, evasion has helped me a lot this round, bro.
The dragon just roars.
Damn.
I'm like at a third. I went from full health to a third.
Maybe it's time to pull out the big guns.
Maybe. That's going to be it for its turn. For the moment, at least. And there is a Megan that's up next.
Can you please
All right,
describe the look of this Megan, please?
I like to think it's like a sex doll.
Yeah, were any of them female sex dolls?
Like
or
Megan the
straight
Stallion?
males, or
No, it's
Megan the
I like
Stallion,
to,
Megan.
I like to think it's like a yeah, Megan the Stallion, like
a zombie with a
silverish,
fat ass?
grayish, silverish, like shiny, almost like robotic, but not metallic. Sorry, almost like metallic, but you can tell it's not. It's like a flesh, but just really like a shiny, silvery gentleman.
But does he have that cake
And
though?
he's
Hey.
also
I was to say, let's not gender him. It could be. It's just they.
no, it's a guy. his name's Jorge.
It's a sex doll. It has a gender.
I can't get. Oh yeah, I can't get over this roof again. But
Just give
his
that
speed
surprised look on
is
his face.
30 feet flying.
Constantly
So
surprised.
30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Well, when
All
he
right,
gets
so he's
sprayed
gonna get.
fire, you'll be surprised.
I think over here. Let me see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, so he's like right here. But up on the roof. And that's where he used his dash action, so that's it.
Okay. Alright. Can't hear you, Matt.
Liam, you were hiding against the side of a wall when a bunch of meteors and then a big old burst of fire just come flying towards you, but you did some sick-ass monk shit and a backflip and somehow dodged it all, because it makes sense. So,
Yep.
so what you got going on here, bud?
Alright, Liam's gonna take out the spear and stab himself in the hand with it real quick. Get that blood hunter stuff going on. 4 points of piercing to me. Or necrotic, I guess it is. Either way.
Yeah, necrotic.
But empowering my spear, run up to this guy, and I am going to stab at thee. Dun. 21 and an 18.
Liam, that quaddle is 20 feet in the air right now.
Oh, I will reassess my plan then.
Yeah, go
let's see. All right, so 20 feet in the air. All right, probably should have thought of that. You know what I can do? This building is right here. I can run straight up this building and take 2 stabs at it in the air. Could I not?
Yeah, I'll allow it. You're going to make a dexterity saving throw to land again, but I'm down for this.
Okay. So that's what I'll do. 21 and an 18 to attack. And a dex save on the landing.
The 21 does hit, the 18 does not.
Okay. 20 for my dex save.
Okay. So Liam goes running towards the side of that, the top of the castle keep. Running up the wall, he jumps and stabs twice with his spear. One of them managing to hit.
Doing 9 points of damage, and let's go ahead and throw in a stunning strike. So a con save from him, please.
Con save.
Come on down here and play.
$19.
19 saves.
Okay. You then start to drop. You know that the ground's coming up, so you twist real quick in the air and land in that hero crouch. That's just terrible on your knees, apparently.
Supposed to do the tuck and roll. It's much better for you.
Yeah. You got anything else for your turn?
That was action and bonus action and movement. I am spent.
Okay. Next up is Eloise. You're kind of in the corner of this building, and the window has been blown out. You are covered in glass and burned quite severely. And you can see Veil on the other side of the room.
I'm just going to stand in front of the window and...
Oh, actually, I need you to make a concentration check for when you got hit by that.
Right.
Because you're concentrating on the lightning.
Yes. And that's just a regular constitution save or check?
Well, a concentration check is a constitution saving.
Okay. I just wasn't sure if I'm clicking con check or con save. That's all.
Yeah, it's save, I believe.
Okay.
Yep.
Trying to remember.
Go. 22. Yes, it's save.
Half
Because
of the damage.
Warcaster gives me advantage on Constitution saving throws.
Okay,
Half the damage. There's no way. There was just no way because that's.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I shouldn't even bothered asking for it. Now that I'm looking at it, it's half the damage taken. That would have been 35. You would have had to roll.
No possible way.
No. So
But
you have.
it was. Matt just wanted you to realize that on your own, I guess. There was no way.
Well, in all fairness, Matt just remembered, oh, yeah, I need you to make a throw. I didn't go back and think how much damage you took. You're lucky I can remember. Okay, with the amount of rules that are in my fucking head, the fact that I remembered it all is good. Yeah.
You have what, three different game systems right now in your head?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let alone the one that is possibly going to be campaign 2. Like, come on.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
We
a lot.
love you, Matt.
There's a lot going on up there, Matt. Like, don't even
So-
worry about it.
So anyway, you have lost concentration on Call Lightning, but it is your turn, and you're feeling like a crispy critter. So,
Yeah.
What you got going on?
Yeah, Eloise just kind of gets up, and the glass kind of falls off, and she kind of shakes a little bit of the leftover that was in her arms off and out, and she looks pissed. And it's almost like, for the people who can like really have an eye for detail, it's almost like you can see frost kind of starting to cover her skin and like kind of almost emanate from her. And she's just gonna say, I am so sick and fucking tired, and her eyes are gonna start to glow, of dragons attacking me for no god's damned reason. And as she's saying that, she is going to be having a little draconic transformation. I don't know what accent that was, but yeah.
Oh, draconic transformation. Interesting.
Yeah, it's a bonus action.
Tell us how that
I read-
looks.
I read this when I was playing her character. It's awesome. Please tell us.
Is she a French Canadian dragon? Is that what we're doing?
That's not a French accent. I don't know what accent that was.
It's as close as I can think.
Yeah, so like I said, it's almost like frost is starting to cover her skin, and almost like it seems, you think it's like starting to build up on her back until it actually like turns into like frost wings. Like it and her eyes glow, and all of like her horns and sticky outy bits just all of a sudden look a lot sharper, because it's almost like, you know, like ice has like icicles have formed and like finished the point off of like her rounded edges. Yeah.
Love it. Love it. Okay. That's your bonus action. What else are you going to do?
Okay, well, I can't do that. I am no, because I'd have to be way too goddamn close for that, don't I? Yeah, no, fuck that. I am gonna take my 60 feet of flying speed, and I am going to fly up, out, up, and as far as I can.
Okay.
So that's what, using my action, that would be like, I can get like 120 feet away.
Yeah, you definitely could.
Yeah. But I think I'm just going to use like the full 60 feet to like just get 65 feet of distance if I can.
So, I mean, you got to move 5 feet to get to here to get out of the window.
Yeah.
After that point, you just tell me where you're being placed.
I think I'm going to stay there-ish. I'm just going to kind of like
Go
get
up.
up, and like just a little bit past the roof of wherever we're standing. So like, I'll use my action to dash if I can, just to get that extra, just a little bit of.
Okay, so you're
A
wanting
little
to
bit
go
of-
as high up as you can. I got you.
Not
Okay,
the full 120, not the full 120, but like let's
Okay.
say like 80 feet.
Yeah, you absolutely could do that. 80 feet in the air.
Yeah.
Okay.
Liam sees you pass by. She's amazing.
Next up, we
Angry.
got a couple coatls. I'll do their stuff really quick. Though-
Oh, actually, could I have said that
What?
in Draconic?
Said
I
what?
want to see if the whole I'm so sick and tired of dragons attacking me for no goddamn reason. Can I have said that in Draconic? Because I want to see. Yeah, I would have
If they
said that in
respond?
Draconic. I want to
Okay.
see if they react.
I mean, when you say that and you're flying out, you definitely see the dragon's eyes look at you and track your movement as you fly upward. You definitely see that. It's not his turn, so he can't really react too much beyond that.
I'm sick and tired of these motherfucking dragons. On this boat. And you could still say motherfucking plane, and it would still mean something.
Yeah,
Of existence.
That's true. That's true. Okay, let's see. This dude.
I am not dragon fodder.
The next Coatl is kind of hanging back. He's casting a spell on himself. Okay. Then.
Oh,
Then he's
I
going
have
to
got a
fly
screaming
this
baby.
way. 5, 10, 15, 20,
hi.
25 feet to right there. Be 50 feet in the air. That's that guy's turn. This guy just has been stabbed by Liam. He is going to fly downward.
All right.
Well, the first thing it's going to do is send 2 meteors up at Eloise. So, Eloise, I need you to make me 2 dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
Hey, good news. One of those saved.
Yay!
First one. Damn it. First one, you're going to take 8 points of fire damage. Second one, you're going to take 3 points of fire damage as these 2 tiny, burning, fiery meteors come flying at you and explode. Next thing it does is flies downward towards you, Liam.
All right. As soon as it gets within my range, I'm going to use my reaction to stab at him one more time.
Okay.
Nice. 31 should hit.
Oh, definitely.
All right. 15 plus 6, 21. And we'll do another stunning strike because I don't know what his plan is by coming at me here.
That's
So another
fair.
con save.
Another con save from the Coatl. That's a 12.
That will be a stun.
As it's coming flying down towards you, you have no idea what it's about to do, but you react and stab with that spear, hitting that nerve in just the right place that it freezes. Its
And
wings.
drops the superior healing potion it was going to give you.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely.
I was
But what
going to hug you.
what it does. Oh, you know what? I'm an idiot. I've been forgetting to do something. That's okay. I'm going to do this real quick. It freezes. Its wings just stop in place, and then it drops and lands on the ground right next to you with a thud. It's going to take an extra 6 points of damage.
Nice.
Gotta love that.
We'll never know what his plan was.
You have no clue.
I'm getting my butt kicked.
Oh, I also need to make a con saving throw for that dude.
I wish you could see like how he actually lays. Like he just like reclines. It's ridiculous. You have so much fluff. Look at this.
So cute. At the end of the Quaddle's turn, the dragon is going to use a legendary action to beat its wings. And so, Apollyon, since you're right there, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Okay. $24.
24. That is a save. It begins beating its wings, and it's trying to buffet you out of the sky. But your own draconic wings flap in response, pulling yourself up out of the way, and it does not knock you out of the sky. So that's
Aerial
good.
Better
battle. I
luck
love
next
it.
time, big bro.
Top of the turn order, it is Veil.
All right. So Vale is going to come over to this window and peer up at this red dragon that's been causing all this damage. He saw the last thing he saw was Eloise just get completely roasted in the corner, and he's like, no, and he reaches into his pouch and grabs some powdered ruby out of his pouch, and with some gestures with his fingers and muttering something in his with his words, he casts Force Cage. And and puts there we go. He puts a force cage around the dragon.
Okay, so it looks like you're doing the solid cage. Like it?
No, I'm doing the one with the bars.
Oh, the one with the bars. Yeah,
thick.
that's what I meant to
Yeah.
say. Sorry. Yeah, the barred one.
And then he will move back
So 20 feet on the side. Yeah.
15, 20. All right, and that is his turn.
Okay. Nice. You see this cage of force just surround the dragon entirely as it's floating there. The dragon roars, angry, furious at being hampered in this way.
Oh, he's angry now.
And at the end of Vale's turn, it is going to try to make a tail swipe at you, Apollyon.
Okay.
I don't think it can.
Yeah, because it has bars.
Yeah,
if
but
there's
they're only
bars,
quarter
it
inch.
can.
Because the bars are a half inch.
A half inch
Yeah,
apart.
half inch. So you could you could do like a breath weapon at him, or some sort of thing that will extend beyond the cage. But I mean, this is how I'm interpreting it.
The tail is way too big to go through a half inch space. So no, it would not be able to do that.
It doesn't even get a save around this thing? That's a fucking sick ass goddamn spell.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, it's also a friggin'
I know,
level
it's
7 spell.
Yeah, it's like, that's just don't ever use that on blood, please, all right? That'd be rude.
Yeah, no.
Well, I mean, you'd still be able to shoot, unless I use a solid wall.
Yeah, 1,500 GP worth of ruby does, so just gotta make sure to tempt Veil to buy other shit so he never has the money.
Funny thing is, it doesn't get consumed. I just need the powder.
Oh, nice.
Yep,
it doesn't say anything about it consuming it. Yeah.
Does not consume it. Gotta love that. Anyway, okay. It can't do.
Sorry, it just took me 3 years to acquire it. the ruby powder.
Next up, we've got Blood from a Stone, who's still inside the building.
Alright, well, I mean, he's gonna kind of creep up to the window, just kind of like standing next to it. He's gonna kind of peer it out. What is, I guess, it's like a bluish cage around it, but he can like see like little slats in the cage?
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
half-inch slots, yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's invisible, but
Oh.
I thought it was. I thought
but
it was.
either way.
Oh, no,
it
it
could
is
be
an
haunting.
immobile, invisible, cube-shaped prison, yeah.
That
Oh,
extends into the ethereal plane.
Yeah.
Well, then if I shoot at it, I mean, am I really gonna know?
You have sharpshooter, don't you?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, yeah. So I guess. I mean,
Yeah,
he
you would
doesn't
ignore
know
it.
he doesn't know it's there. But he's just that damn good. Yeah. I mean, he'll kind of peek up to the window. I mean, we'll just do bonus action for a quick stealth check, just as make
I
my
guess
stealth
it kind of looks
better.
like the dragon is doing like a mime routine up there, you know, pressing
Oh,
against the box.
Yeah,
Like
basically.
at 29,
with,
he's hugging him.
with that tail swipe.
Yeah, 29, he's hugging himself against the wall, and then he's gonna just take out the. He has 6 of them now. Arrows of slaying for dragons.
Arrows of dragon slaying.
Yeah. And so he's got 6 of them. So he's gonna take out 2 for his 2 shots, and kind of take aim at this poor red boy that he doesn't know is fucked, but it doesn't matter. 23.
23 does hit.
Yeah, well, we'll just go ahead and do the other one while I'm at it. 22.
22 also hits.
Alright, so I guess sneak attack gonna kick in since I.
Sneak attack will kick.
Well, you know what? I've
well,
got
hold
Apollyon there.
on. Oh no, Apollyon's there. It doesn't matter either way.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've got him there, so I was just like, woohoo! Alright, so and then it's I checked the arrow slaying. It's a con save of 17 on the 6d10. So that would be 8, 6, so that's what, 14 plus 10, 24 plus another 6, so 30. So it's a 17 con, and it's saved for half. Oh, fuck
Nat
me.
20 for a 33. Goddamn.
So
Yeah.
it's take 15 off that area, the sneak and piercing there.
So still, that's
Mhm.
52 points of
Yeah.
damage.
And then here's the should have taken the sneak. Okay, yeah, then it's 39 this time, same thing, 17 save for half. Yeah, that's, I
30.
figured he's. So that's what half of that would be 18? No. 19?
Hold
Since
on.
it's almost 40, so it'd be 19.
Well, because it's on the. Let's see, 60, 10.
Well, it'd be half of 39.
Half of 30 is 15. Half of 8 is 4. So 19 points of damage.
Let's see, 19 plus 19. So 38 more. Yeah, 38 more.
Absolutely. 2 arrows directly into the gut. Even though it does manage to resist, this dragon screams out in pain. He is very wounded.
And then, like the good little sniper he is, he's gonna reposition.
Fair enough. And the dragon just batters against the force cage, unable to really do anything until its turn. Apollyon, you are up next. There's a force cage around this thing, and it's got half-inch slots,
But
so
I can't see that, so
you can't see that, so you don't know. I think what this is going to do is just give you disadvantage on your attacks.
Okay.
But you can go reckless.
Can I? Yeah. Can I go reckless to just attack
Straight,
with a single
yes.
roll? Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm debating about what to do for my bonus action though.
Barbarian
actually have a lot of-
stuff.
Options now.
Well, you haven't raged yet.
Yeah. I could rage, but I'm concerned about not having something to attack. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, I'll rage. Rage first. Turn on that extra damage. Regular, non-advantage attack. Okay. 26.
Hits.
25 damage.
25 points of damage.
16.
16 will miss. You end up stabbing, and then as you're stabbing, it hits something like 3 inches before the dragon.
Oh, this
And
guy's got some freaky armor.
It is kind of weird. What else you got?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay.
Bonus action and action.
That's it for your turn.
Wait, you are hasted, are you not?
Oh shit, I am
Oh, yeah,
hasted.
you are
Attack
hasted.
again.
I remembered
Attack one
something.
more time. Thank you.
I'm going to put that on you.
22.
22 is going to hit.
Boom, another 26 damage.
There you go.
Use this pink one to remember that. Another 26 points of damage.
Sick. All right,
Reorienting
now
yourself, you like twist the trident laterally and stab, and somehow manages to get through those bars into the dragon, doing quite a bit of damage. He is bleeding heavily at this point.
Go.
And next up off is Jareth.
All right. So, I mean, he's looking pretty damaged, right? Like the dragon.
He ain't looking great, that's for sure.
I'm gonna do it anyway because I've been waiting 3 years for this. So, Jareth clenches his little bald fists, and a gleam of gold hits the sun, and it's his the ring of spell storing, and through it he casts sickening radiance, and it is going to be centered. It's a 30-foot radius. Oops. I can now move this.
Should be able to.
Yeah, it's not letting me for some reason. Just highlighting.
You're trying to get
Other-
both the dragon and the coatl, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that
And
should
then,
do it right there.
and then with his movement, he's going to fly. And that is his turn.
Okay, so, well, bad news is that the dragon saved with another nat 20, third nat 20 saving throw of the day for me. So he is
Wild.
only going to be taking 11 points of damage. However, the coatl failed.
Oh, he did.
He takes the full 23 points of damage. It is not enough to kill him, but he is severely wounded, and I think I need to make him make a save. Let me double check this. Sanctuary. Not a concentration. Okay, never mind.
and he gets 1 point of exhaustion.
He is taking
One level.
point. He is taking 1 level of exhaustion, which means that all of his skill checks is at disadvantage. It's radiant damage. Nope. Okay. That's it for Jareth's turn. We got the Coatl who had assisted. I actually haven't had to use the Bless. I was just thinking about that. Do I need to use Bless? Because that's what's on him right now. But he hasn't had to, because I keep rolling nat 20s.
You have rolled several for him.
Yep.
I've rolled 3 nat 20s on saving throws this game. It's been ridiculous. It's going to, let's see, Eloise, they're flying really freaking high in the air. It's going to send 2 meteors out, one at Liam and one at Apollyon. So I need both of the 2 of you to make me dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
Okay.
You're 80 feet in the air.
26.
Okay, Liam, you rolled a 26. That is a save, so you do not take any damage.
Who
Apollyon, you also rolled a save. You are taking half damage, which is going to be 4 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Now I need to figure out how. Let's see, 30. 80 feet in the air, it is 60 feet. So yes, it can get up to you, Eloise. You flew yourself really high and you're flying right above everything else. The Coatl sees that and comes flying towards you. It's going to get to right here. As it's flying towards you, it's going to be making an attack. It whips its tail around you, trying to grab you.
So, how high was the Coatl in
The Coatl at the time was 60 feet in the air. You're 80 feet in the air.
Gotcha.
It has a 90-foot fly speed.
Gotcha.
More than enough to get you. A 24, I guarantee, is going to hit.
Yeah.
As this tail wraps around you and pulls you close to it. You take 7 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are now grappled by this creature.
All right. 7 means. Whoo, guys.
Okay, next up is the Red Dragon's turn. First thing I need to do is see whether or not it gets its fire breath back, because that depends on what it's going to do. Okay. What you see happen is the dragon begins to mutter something. Apollyon, you speak Draconic. You recognize...
You gotta save for Sickening Radiance.
Sickening Radiance, thank you. Yeah, you're right. Oh, wait a minute. They shouldn't have done that on their turn. That when you cast it, it just happens on their turn.
Yeah, however you want to rule it. It's at the yeah.
So that
when
shouldn't
the
have
creature moves into the spell's area for the first time, or it starts its turn in there.
Yeah, he already made those rolls then.
Yeah, I already made those rolls then. That's okay. We'll just assume it happens on their turns anyway. I remember he did save. What he is going to be doing is he's casting a spell, Apollyon.
Okay.
Since you speak Draconic, you would hear him casting the spell. You recognize it as a spell. You're vaguely magically inclined. I will allow you to make an Arcana check to see if you can recognize the spell. It won't matter because you'll see the effects afterwards, but if you're curious.
Sure, a 16.
A 16, I would say you do recognize the fact that he cast Dimension Door.
Uh-oh.
The dragon
Sounds about right.
disappears.
Wait.
Oh, no, he has to make a charisma save first. He
Yeah.
has to make a charisma save first. The Force Cage, make a charisma saving throw. On
21.
success, the creature uses that magic to exit. On a failure, it can't exit the cage. He has to roll a 21. Let me do that first.
Yes! Use those
Nice.
spell slots.
Well, it failed, so it's going to use its legendary resistance to succeed instead.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to use my lucky point.
Oh, but a legendary resistance.
Yeah, lucky points
He-
don't work that way.
He's not
Damn.
resisting like an attack or an effect on him. So would that count?
It's a save.
Yeah,
though.
the legendary
Yeah.
resistance is if a dragon fails a saving throw, it can choose to succeed instead.
Yep.
Since
Okay.
the Force Cage forces it to make a saving throw, it can choose to succeed.
All right.
It only gets so many of those, though.
Yeah.
This is true.
Literally
It-
waited 3 years for this.
It teleports out. It is going to position up here. Right back here.
Is that inside a turret or on top of something?
Well, I'm trying to decide because it's 120 feet. I'm trying to decide right now whether or not it's going to run away or if it's going to continue to fight. So that's going to depend on where it actually ends up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll just a d20. If it's on the high end, he's going to flee. If he's on the low end, he's staying and fighting.
All right.
Fight or flight. Let's go.
There it is. He's pissed.
Pussy.
He rolled over a 10. He is fleeing. So he teleports 120 feet out, which is actually much farther than this map allows, but that's okay. Yeah, that's only 60 feet out, so he's actually double that. But
What's his movement speed?
well, Dimension Door,
Oh,
Just-
yeah, 500 feet.
yeah, just goes 500 feet. So he teleports 500 feet to the south and turns and begins flying away. I don't think anyone really has a range to get beyond that, except for possibly Blood. But
What's his flying speed?
this is what's going to determine it. His fly speed is 80 feet.
So he's 580 feet away.
He's 580 feet away from right here. So from you,
It's an open window though nearby.
so that's 30. So
Oh, geez.
that would
Can I-
be
Can I see over that turret?
610. Yes, you would be able to see him over that turret. He's 610 feet away.
The window's open though.
It is open.
If you're staying, there's a chance.
There is a chance, and he's really fucking hurt. I'm just gonna say that.
This would beat the buddy shot. I'll never shut the fuck up about this if I hit it.
There is the Megan next off. What's the Megan doing?
Is this thing still stunned?
It is.
Oh yeah.
All right. I'm assuming an 8 doesn't hit.
8 does not hit.
21 hit.
Yes.
Oh wait, is that?
Well, it's just the 21 because it's an advantage attack, right?
Yeah, actually,
Oh,
yes.
okay.
It is an advantage attack, so it would just be the 21 for his first attack.
All right. So 1d6 plus 4 lightning. So unless can I click on it?
Yeah, you should be able to just click on the text.
Yeah.
But
So that's a 5 low. 5.
5 points of damage. I need to
Or
make a
is any
con save.
hit a crit?
No.
He's not prone. He's stunned.
Well, he
Yeah,
fell
no,
out of the
I
sky.
thought-
He is kind of
Yeah,
prone.
he is
Oh,
technically
that's true.
he's technically prone. You have advantage on the attack, but it doesn't like do anything beyond that. But still,
Right.
I thought
5
I
points
thought
of
it was a melee attack. Maybe is
Just advantage to hit.
okay. All right, I'm gonna put advantage on and do the other attack. 12 hit.
12 does not hit.
All right, then he's done.
You missed the giant snakes just sitting on the ground.
It's true. Liam, you're up next.
Oh, jeez, I just taunted him. I can't miss now. All right. So advantage. We'll turn that on. Too quick downward stabs at this little thing. Big thing, little thing, whatever. 30 and a 23.
Both hit.
Noise. All right, doing 21 and what is that? Another 34. 34 total.
You stab down twice into this frozen creature on the ground. He's bleeding heavily, but still alive.
I still have my bonus action. So, you know what? Let's burn another key point. Flurry of blows. 2 kicks to this thing down on the ground.
I've got the
A
WWE
crit.
in the back.
I can see them fighting in the back. It's funny.
You done being assholes? Samwise?
Right.
Excuse me?
17 on the first.
You can see the glow of their eyes.
All right, and another
Little tabaxi
13 added to that. So another 30 points of damage total.
Liam, tell me how this looks.
All right, so this thing fell out of the sky and it slithered up on the ground. After he stabs it twice, it's still moving, and he rears back with the full-on soccer kick. Just punts it once in the jaw, and it climbs up, and crumbles down, and he steps on it one more time just to finish the thing off, and it goes...
And it lies dead.
I'm sorry, what was that noise it made again?
And in one swell swoop, Liam has invented soccer in Loroupa.
It's true. It's true. Eloise, you're up next.
Yeah.
You got a coatl wrapped around you, constricting you, tightening on you right now. What do you do?
All right. So if that's the case, would you say that its ability to have a dexterity save would be, you know, a little more complicated? Since it's, you know, wrapped around me, constricting me, holding on tight, just like you said.
I mean, it can still, like, just fling you if it really needed to. I don't know. It depends on what you're doing.
If it has a chance. I am going to use not my natural dragon breath, but this magically enhanced dragon breath.
Ick.
Ooh.
Okay, I like it. I like it. You know what? I'm gonna say yeah, since like it's wrapped around you. You're looking up and you're blasting this dragon's breath right down the cylinder it's created from wrapping around you. So I'll give it disadvantage. Why not?
Yay! Thank you. I love you, Matt.
Nice.
Let's see, dexterity at disadvantage. Go ahead and roll what you're rolling. It rolled a 16.
29 points of, and I don't. Is it cold or is it force? Hang on. Is it force?
Tell me.
Draconic. Draconic damage.
It is force damage.
There you go.
It manifests itself as icy, frosty breath.
But still, 29 points of force damage as you just rip this this thing down the center of it. It takes quite a bit of damage. It is still up though.
Okay, so the breath weapon was another. It was a bonus action. Cool.
30 on a bonus action. Nice.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay, it's right here, right? So
Mhm.
I'm gonna make it do a con save.
You're making it do a con save.
Yeah.
What do you
What
cast?
is
Oh
it
wait, hang on a
saving?
second. I didn't cast a leveled spell. I can cast a leveled spell. It doesn't have to be a
Yes,
freaking.
yeah, you can cast
Absolutely.
leveled spells.
Okay, I was trying to close it. Ignore these dice, please. I was trying to close the spell. I wasn't trying to roll it. Okay,
No worries.
ignore that. Okay, so I am going to cast. No, that's another concentration spell. I can't do that. Damn, that would have been funny. Can't do something just for the laughs, though.
Nope.
At least,
I mean, you can.
not if I don't want to lose my little draconic boost.
Fair enough.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Let's just go with that. Yeah, let's just go with that.
Going
I
with
don't
the
have a lot
poison
of-
spray.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of like attacky things.
Gotcha. That shouldn't have been a disadvantage. It should have been normal, but still, the first roll was a 7. That is a failure, and it's going to take 14 points of poison damage.
Here we go. So I did what? Yay! I did good. Good is the answer I was looking for. Nobody said it.
You did good, kid.
Thank you.
You've done good.
Okay. Next up
Can
is
she
that
move at all still? Does she have movement speed, or
I'm
does
grappled.
Grappled.
stop her? The constriction stops that? Okay.
Yeah. You got to break free from the grapple if you want to move, and she used her action to attack.
Right.
Next up is that Coatl that's stuck in that sickening radiance. It did take the damage. It did take the point of exhaustion. I just rolled sooner than I needed to because I forgot. It's okay. So, yeah, it takes that damage. Definitely not thrilled about that. And it sees the dragon flying away. It's going to do the same thing. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 90 feet. 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Yeah, it has a 180 move speed if it's using its action and bonus action. So it's flying the fuck away. Next up is the Quaddle that's dead. That can't do anything. So we're at the top of the turn order with Necthros Veil and Blood on deck. So Veil, what you got going on?
Did the yellow, whatever the yellow dot, never come into play? I guess.
It has come into play. I just haven't needed it.
Okay, gotcha.
However, I
blood,
do
they
need to
said.
make 2 con saving throws because Eloise attacked the one that was concentrating on that. So let me do that real quick. Nat 20 is the first one to save.
God
Pretty
damn
well.
you and your fucking save, man.
That's the
4.
4th Nat 20. 4th Nat 20 for a save today. Last one was a 21. Both are saves.
You also
Yep.
rolled a nat 20 for his initiative. You're just you're cooking tonight with those.
DC 21 wisdom save for Toll the Dead.
Okay, on the guy. Hold on. He is 80 feet in the air. You are 10 feet up.
Oh,
What's the
80
range?
feet.
So
I think
70.
it's
You have a 70
30.
feet.
I'm pretty sure it's only 30. Hold on.
No, it's
It's
60.
60.
It says at the bottom of it.
Okay, it is 60
Oh,
feet, but
60
that's so he is still technically out of range.
Well, you said this is 20 feet up, right? Because the balcony was
10
20 feet up.
Oh, you're right.
Remember when I was
20
up on
feet
the
up.
terrace?
You're absolutely right. I was counting that wrong. I said 10 feet. It is 20 feet. He is technically just within range.
Woohoo!
Wisdom saving throw. 18. That's a failure.
If he took damage already, then it's 18 necrotic. If he has not taken any damage, it's 12.
No, if he, the 12 is if
Oh,
he
it's the other
has
way around. You're right.
damage. Yeah.
Yeah,
The other way
okay, I see.
around. So 12 points of necrotic damage. He's looking severely hurt.
The dice love
And
that
it's my turn.
spell.
It's so infuriating. It's always the smaller dice roll better.
It's so funny that way.
So annoying.
It is kind of funny. I mean, that's the bad part about rolling on roll 20s. You know what both of them would have been. If we were playing in person, you would just know, oh, I rolled 3d12.
Yeah, you would never roll the second one. You would
Yeah.
just roll the whatever.
The one. What can you do? Anyway, Blood from a Stone, you're up next.
Moment of his life.
That dragon's just within range, technically.
Yeah, he's gonna kind of crawl out of the window, get out here to the balcony. We had said a while ago to switch the bowstrings. For him, it was gonna be like a bonus action, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So he's gonna quick pull off the Blazic bowstring, and he's gonna put on the bowstring of Colding. And then he's gonna, I guess, so this thing's flying away. Is it expecting an attack from any of us?
I mean, I would assume so.
But
yeah. You're wanting to know whether or not you have sneak attack, and my answer is
if I get advantage.
Do you get advantage?
On
No.
my shots.
You technically do not have advantage. Because
Alright.
what's the full range of the bow?
600.
At disadvantage?
600.
Yeah.
But
That's
he's
what I
got
thought, so.
yeah. I mean, I get what you're saying. I was just saying because this fucker, he can't expect anything's coming. So I was just trying to get my But yeah, so he's gonna get that, and he's pulling out one of those fucking arrows of dragon slaying. We said it was 1d8 for the colding, right? Yeah, 1d8. Okay.
Yeah, 1d8.
Just in case I hit. All right, moment of truth.
Can you do it?
All right, let's see what this one does.
That'll hit.
And
For those
it's
at
going
home,
to
that was a
be-
29 that Blood rolled.
Oh, sorry, 39, but it's a DC 17, so 39 on the arrow of slaying.
A con saving throw.
Yes.
My God.
I rolled a 16. What's the DC?
No.
17.
Yeah.
He is gonna choose to save. He has 2 saving throws left.
Well, one now.
One
All right.
now.
All right, now.
So the
So it would have been. It was 39. So we did 19 before, right? Cause I hit 39 last time.
39, yeah. 19 plus
Yeah.
the...
So 19 plus
Plus the
because there's really
17.
16 ice. Because there was 8 from the arrow with the string of colding.
Okay, so what's the total?
So yeah, it was 19 plus 8 for that, so it's 27 on the top. 36, 44? Like I was mathing.
Yeah, 44. 44. Your first arrow goes flying through the air, strikes true, hitting the dragon. Does not kill it.
All right, baby. He's kissing that arrow before he puts it on there. He's like, bring daddy home, bring daddy home. Oh! You know what?
30 hits.
But I do have inspiration from earlier, so can I fish for that crit? And if I don't,
Fish for the crit.
Yeah.
we're fishing for the crit. I told her I'd use it. Oh, I didn't get it. All right, so the 30 hits. Come on. Oh shit, it's the first one. Sorry. Oh god, I wish it were the second one. That's so much fucking damage.
Wow.
That's 30 That's 30 on the arrow slang.
24 does save.
So it's 15 plus. Oh, sorry, no, 15 plus 4, so 19. Plus 19, so 38.
38. Oh, hold on. Let's see.
Yeah, because yeah, it's.
What am I looking at? How come I'm getting different numbers than
I
what you're reading
accidentally
off?
rolled it twice. So
Yeah,
you're
but I'm
seeing,
reading 34 cold piercing, 14 piercing, and 5 ice.
but
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
that
34, but the dragon makes a save,
the
so
piercing
the
only
damage
got
gets
15,
reduced.
yeah. Because it was a special that dragon slaying arrow.
But it's cold versus a fire, so that does different damage. So it's calculations and. What do you got?
Dungeons
on,
and
baby.
Dragons. How the fuck does it work?
Give it to me. Give it to me. I'll get you a nice Christmas
you did.
present.
Unfortunately, it has 2 hit points left.
So you had
You were-
you had
You were
6
so close.
arrows of dragon slaying, and you've used 4 on this thing.
Yes.
You were so close. So
Ugh.
close.
And you used your bonus action already for the string change. Can't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's it.
Well, what did he fly off to sea?
He
There's
is
a
flying
land
off
over
to
there.
sea, yeah. There's
I
not
don't
a lot
know.
of land. It's pretty far away, but but unfortunately, I think your max range is too far at that point.
600.
Yeah, but
Yeah, your max
I
range, no
yellow-
matter what,
Yeah.
is 600.
Unfortunately,
over
the
to,
dragon moves
Blood.
before me. Otherwise, I'd get a shot at it too.
I yell over to Blood. I have Dimension Door as well.
But then,
What
yeah,
does this
I
mean
mean,
to you? How much does this mean to you?
what's gonna happen when we get out there?
Oh,
Fall
check
into
it
the
out.
Climb
universe.
up on my
back.
back and teleport us both, right?
No, he has to go with.
We wouldn't
No, that's what I'm saying.
know
If he
that
jumps
it's
on my
2
back and
hit
teleport, I can just
points.
continue-
We wouldn't
continue to
know
fly.
it's worth chasing. We wouldn't know.
Yeah. You honestly wouldn't know. Like, that's a pretty difficult one. You could theoretically cast Dimension Door and teleport out there, but even after you make that shot, it's a very long drop to the ocean.
I knew I should have drank one of those fucking speed potions. Oh my god damn it!
It's right. If it's any consolation, this thing made me waste a level 5 and a level 7 spell on it.
I swear to God, Jeremy.
I mean, honestly, it's not a waste
know
at
what?
all. Like,
It's
you
a
guys
dragon
turned
that
this
had
to-
magical spells. It was a tough.
Yeah,
Ugh.
you took this from a very difficult battle to half of them fleeing. You should be proud of that.
I mean,
But
I'm
it's-
still grappled, so like.
Yeah, I mean, technically, there's
But I
still shit
mean-
going on,
Ugh.
and
We're
it is
all just
Apollyon's
walking away
turn.
defeated as Eloise is grappled. We're all just like, all right, see you. Better luck next time, bud. And I'm pouring blood a drink, and we're sitting at the table sulking. And she's screaming.
So while
Apollyon,
you guys
it
are
is your
doing
turn.
that, so I'm actually hasted still for 8 more rounds.
Yeah.
And my movement speed is 80, and I can
Double that.
dash. That's 160.
It's
Uh,
almost
Yeah.
it's 600 feet away. I don't think you're gonna get to it, hun.
I think
well, I
he's
also have
saying,
action surge.
You can also
So
dash with the
I
haste.
could close half the distance in one turn, and then
Scoop
just
up
follow
blood
it
with you.
at its same speed, at the same speed that it has,
And-
but
and
behind
blood
it
could
for the
just-
rest of the duration.
And blood can go on your back and just shoot at it.
I mean, if we want to do that, I mean, I'll fucking go with you, but
I mean,
Listen. we're metagaming at this point. I mean,
with action surge and the haste, since your speed is doubled, can you catch up to it and get within range for a shot?
I can't actually catch up to it, but yes, I could get in range for blood or for Eldritch Blast, maybe.
Yeah, if you can get
And-
in range for Eldritch Blast, then it's worth it.
How
I
far
think
can
Eldritch Blast is only
go?
120.
120,
It's
yeah.
120.
Unless he had the invocations to double it, even then he would
No.
be close
No,
enough.
I don't have any invocations. But again, blood could be the sniper on the back. All right, I look over to blood and say, "You really want to get this guy?"
Well, it's a fucking dragon. Yeah, we have to. I mean, it's going to report back. We need
I
to
don't know,
kill all of these things.
Would you allow blood to hop on my back if I like flew by without me using an action?
Like
'Cause he's right there.
it's more of you having to grab him and fly away. I'll allow it to happen that you fly over, grab him, and start flying in that direction. So that's only how high were you? You had to have been.
He
I
was
came,
right
like,
there
right
at
off
the
the roof.
cage. Yeah, he was right at the wherever that cage was.
And that was.
And he was on
50
top
feet.
of this, right?
Who knew that chasing a dragon would be a bigger battle than fighting a dragon?
So you had to have been at least 50 feet in the air, so it's going to cost you 50 feet of movement to go down to get blood. We're ignoring the 10 because the 10 can be a part of the 50. But once you grab him from
Okay.
this point, from that 50, you would have to fly outward to get him.
A half speed, right?
Based on his strength.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
True.
I mean, I
Your
can give
call
you
strength
Blood's
is 20.
dimensions. Blood's 185, 6'3".
And what's Apollyon's
is-
strength right now? 20?
20.
Isn't that times 15 is how much he can carry? Is that what it was?
No,
I can't remember. I'm trying to think of when we were stealing all the shit
Okay.
from the.
I would say that,
strength
yeah,
capacity is strength multiplied by 15.
20 times 15. So yeah, I'm gonna allow it. I'm gonna say that it's not gonna cost you extra movement speed in this. You have to use your full movement action dash. It's probably gonna take you 2 rounds to get within range.
Action surge.
So in the first move, I should be able to get blood and then get to like here,
Yeah.
and then dash with my hasted action gets me another 80.
So let's see.
Oh, the map doesn't even go that far. Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
Whatever.
So it would get you 50. Let's see, 55.
Then I'll use my normal action to dash another 80. That's 160. Or we can say 155 from like the edge of the castle, right?
What's 35 and 80?
Be 115.
Yeah. So you
And
would
then-
be 115 using your movement action and the extra
And then
dash.
I'll use action surge to dash again.
And that'll get you
another
another
80.
160.
Another 80.
Another 80.
Yep.
So you would be at 195.
Wait, what does action surge do? Doesn't give you a full turn?
It just gives you another
just another
action.
attack.
It could give him a full extra attack round, but he's using it for a dash.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So you're 195, he's 620. So yeah, technically on his next turn he would be just within range.
Okay, I didn't use a bonus action this turn. I'm going to use a bonus action to cast Expeditious Retreat. Which lets me dash as a bonus action for as long as I'm concentrating on this spell, so 10 minutes.
Okay. So yeah. On
Oh
your
shit,
next...
I can't do that if I'm raging. Oh, I can
you can't-
end my
yeah.
rage without using an action.
Yeah, so you
can
would
I
have
just
to
do that?
use
I'll
your
just
rage.
end my rage.
Yep.
Yeah. But it's going to end anyway, so yeah. So
Okay.
now I am concentrating on this. But I can't dash again now, but on each of my additional turns I can.
Blood just has to hit him one more time.
It's Jareth's turn. Jareth has been on the
he's
roof
just
the
gonna-
whole time.
Yeah, he's gonna fly over to I'm not at my computer right now, I'm over in the other room. He's gonna fly over to the thing grappling Eloise and kind of harrier it to give Eloise or somebody else, next
I'm
person,
not sure he's
advantage.
close enough.
What's Jareth's
60
movement
feet fly
speed?
speed. 60 feet.
So let's see here.
I think he gets him right next to him.
Oh, remember, they're up in the air.
They're 80 feet.
Oh
in the
yeah.
air.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
never mind
80
then.
feet in the air,
Then
so he would not be able to.
he'll just go. He'll just patrol, make sure nothing else gonna sneak up.
Okay. That's it for Jareth's turn. We have the Coatl next. Let's see, what can the Coatl do right now? He's very hurt, that's for sure. Yeah, I think what he's gonna have to do is he's going to bite at you, Eloise. Oh, Eloise isn't even with us.
Nope. I think she's
There you
coming
are.
back.
She's back.
Eloise, what's your AC?
Eloise, 19 to attack you.
Yes.
19 hits.
Yeah.
9 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a con saving throw.
It's to
Okay.
be poisoned. She doesn't have to.
Oh, yeah, no.
That's right. You're immune to poison, so you don't need to.
9 points of damage. I am concentrating on being thingy, so hold on. Is that minus 9 is that. And then concentration. I'm good. Okay.
Okay, and then dragging you along with it, it's going to fly at half movement speed, because it's not nearly strong enough to get to right about here.
Get
So
off me! And then in Draconic, why do dragons keep attacking me? What am I gonna do to you?
who knows? That's going to be it for their turn. It's dragging Eloise along with it. Next up is the Red Dragon's turn. And, oh God, how mean am I?
Take it away from him. Make it disappear. Poof.
Because I absolutely could. I could just have the dragon cast another dimension door spell and get 500 feet away and then fly away. And not to mention, like, I haven't been using his legendary actions. He could just be, using that too.
You can do it. It's not going to hurt me.
Well, if it's not going to hurt you, then what's the point?
I would really like it, but I am a big boy.
I know
Well-
you really, really want it. I got to think about what the dragon would do. He's flying away. It looks back. It sees Apollyon flying after it with Veil in his arms. I think he would absolutely cast a spell and Dimension Door away, giving him another 500 feet plus his other 6. Whatever is 80. Yeah, 80. So another 160 plus the 500.
660. Six.
Yeah, 660 plus 620 is 1280. He's 1,280 feet away.
God
from
damn
you
it.
guys now.
We had to try to chase this thing.
Had to try.
You had to try. You almost made it. Unfortunately, I'm going to call it on this one. The dragon is out of sight.
Oh, he's going to
However-
die before this campaign's over.
However, I will let you know that, like, there is that coatl still behind you that was flying away.
Yeah, we see him jump away and just look at Apollyon. It's like, yeah, let's head back. And then we see
Let's
that one. I
capture
was
this
like,
thing.
I was
Make
like,
it talk.
that one guy. Can we make it talk? Does it have speech?
Yeah, telepathy.
Oh,
Good time.
You don't know that.
yeah. I was like, I don't know if.
I mean, it can probably talk.
We know it's intelligent enough to cast spells.
That's true. It is the Megan's turn.
I like how we're calling it Megan.
Majin. The Majin.
I know, but
No, I'm
Uh,
calling it Megan.
Megan.
How far
What's
away
Megan
is the
doing?
coatl?
The coatl is 80 feet in the air. It's also 45 feet away, so it's pretty fucking far.
All right, so the Majin. I don't even know where the coatl is. In
Underneath
locations
Eloise.
map. Okay, so the Majin is going to fly. What is that? Oh, 30 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20,
Could you stop playing with that, please?
30. All right. Can it see the coatl from here?
Is it flying upward at an angle?
Yeah.
So it gives you an extra. It's 30 feet in the air. Yes, it would be able to see it.
And how far away is it from me, from the Majin?
About 50 feet at an upward angled slope.
Excellent. Static discharge.
Okay, Eloise, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, it's in
Oh,
it's in
so
line
well.
with Eloise.
Eloise is
it's-
currently grappled.
wrapped up in it.
Grappled by
Yeah,
it.
she's grappled by it.
Oh, I see what you mean. Well, shit, no, I wouldn't have done that then. I for some reason I was thinking I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. It's 11:30 here, so and I've got, and I'm on 1 month of a newborn baby. Well, 1 month old, I should say.
So is
No,
there
we
anything
get it.
anything the
I
Magian
wouldn't
can do?
have done that.
Fair enough. I'll allow it. It's no big deal. So you still have your action. You could at least dash to get closer to it.
No. Yeah. Yeah. I'll dash to get closer to it.
Okay, that'll get you another 30 feet closer. So you're 60 feet in the air. About 20 feet below Eloise and the Coatl.
Okay.
Liam, you're up next.
All right. 15 feet to here, 40 feet up the wall, and 5 feet here. I've now got a shot at this guy.
Yep.
Pull out my bow. I'm going to just shout at this thing. Listen here, you snaky bird thing from a forgotten age. Let her go! Shouldn't be an advantage. We'll just take both rolls then.
Yeah,
28.
I'll allow it. Yeah,
Okay,
28 and
23,
23, both hit.
Cool. Ignore the cold. 18 points of damage. And basically all I can do from being grounded.
Well, 12 and 10, 22 points of damage in total. Describe for us how this looks as these two arrows pierce this thing and immediately drops Eloise.
The first one sticks right in its side, and then it turns its head to snap at whatever just like hit it, and it catches it right in the mouth, and it like chokes on it as it like has to let go of Eloise and dies.
At which point it just loosens its slack. It's still kind of wrapped around Eloise, and they both go plummeting downward.
She's got wings. She'll be fine.
Anyway, good news is that tower that you're underneath is another 30-foot tower, so you're not 80 feet above it. You're only 50 feet above it. Give me a dexterity saving throw, Eloise.
On. Poor Eloise.
Wait, is she? Doesn't she have wings? Because she's a dragon now, dragon form or whatever.
But she was grappled by the creature, and then the creature that was holding her just dropped.
Oh.
And there's weight in things.
Yeah.
I wish I could do, an athletics check or a strength save.
I'll allow a strength saving throw. Actually, no, that doesn't work in this. How does that work? Sell it to me, Eloise. Sell it to me in a way that doesn't sell as I just want it to happen.
Well, you just said that, it's not so much about, agility and, trying to avoid the danger. It's, I am just trying to brute strength fly with this thing wrapped around me so that I don't fall.
I'll allow it. Go ahead and roll your strength saving throw. Or whatever.
All right, I had already clicked the dexterity, so ignore these dice. Hold on. $13.
Should have gone with the dex save.
No,
Really
I didn't know that at the time,
Yeah. So, I'm going to take away one of the dice and make it so that you're not hit as badly. 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
You okay?
As you land with some of this creature. Not all of it, but some of it smushing on top of you.
Yeah. Ow. Is it still alive?
It's not, no.
Oh, good. Good. Okay.
And oddly enough, as you're now on the ground, this thing wrapped all around you, it's your turn.
Yeah, I maintain concentration.
That's good.
Are we done? Is that it? There's not any more, right?
Well, technically there's one more.
But it's fleeing, right?
It is fleeing and kind of
Okay.
far away, but you would be able to see it in the distance. It's only 50 feet away from where it is on the map.
I think
Due to blood.
Eloise's concentration is a little bit more localized.
50 feet further, so it's 105 feet away.
Yeah, 105 feet away. I know, I'm an asshole.
Does it look real hurt?
It really does.
Fuck it. I'm gonna fly with my 60-foot fly speed, so that is within 60 feet of me. I'm gonna use my enhanced dragon breath on it once more.
You are prone at the moment.
Oh yeah,
Sorry.
that's fine. I'll dash for my action because
Okay.
the breath is a bonus action.
So 90
I can
feet
use
movement. Nice.
90 feet, there you go. There you go. And what kind of saving throw does it need to make?
Dexterity.
I rolled a 9.
I
There it
rolled
is.
About time.
29 again for my breath weapon. So there you go.
So Eloise, after being like just smashed on the roof of a freaking tower,
Yeah.
you
I
go
cough up a
flying.
little bit of blood. I cough up some blood. I am battered and bruised. I get up as if I am like I've got the oldest hips and like worst knees you have ever seen. And I start flying, and at first it looks like really sad, like these wings are trying to hold like this like person who's just like, ugh. And then I pick it up and I get going, and I'm like, oh, fuck dragons. And I take a big breath and I just let it rip.
And you
And then she
just
does a breath
see-
weapon.
Well, you know, that's how I got my dash, you see.
Right.
Oh,
yeah. That's just that little extra force that the force breath weapon does.
Nice.
But being struck by that blast of force energy coming from, well, Eloise, it gets pummeled out of the air and just goes flying, corkscrewing down to the water where it impacts with a splat. And it moves no more. So while the dragon got away, all the coatls have been destroyed. Which I feel like is an excellent place to end things for this evening.
Yep.
Fab Five triumphant again.
We're officially
Damn
done? We're done for the night?
They wanted to see what we could do.
That's true.
Alright, if we're officially done for the night. I had 3 hit points left.
Yeah.
Ooh, you and that
Yeah.
dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah, you and that dragon.
It's not like it knew I hit it with lightning. It just got hit with lightning. The lightning doesn't come from me.
Well, it wasn't actually aiming at you. It was aiming at Apollyon. You were just in the
In the
crossfire. Yeah.
So it was one of its coatl. It didn't
So was
care.
Yeah. It really didn't. But well done. You defeated that. And while a lot of soldiers have died here on top of this thing, you do hear a little bit of cheering coming from the lower levels. And you are victorious.
Good.
I'm just gonna come back when I land. I'm just gonna kind of thump right in front of Liam, just like in a heap.
Yeah.
I'm like, ow.
Yeah, he'll catch you, drag you back inside.
Ow! Fuck dragons, man.
Fuck those dragons. Stick to the dungeons. It's a lot safer. Well, thank you to everyone who watched this evening. We very much appreciate you tuning in and hanging out with us. Come back next Monday at 7 p.m. to find out what the Faab Five do now that their base has been discovered. It's going to be a lot of fun watching them head off into the city of the Great Tree.
Some secret base.
Thank you to everyone again who watched. And on behalf of everyone here in the Faab Five and everyone in the Random Rhapsody crew, I just want to say thank you, folks. It's been a delight. So long. Good luck. And until next time, keep it fabulous, baby.
Peace.
Good night.
Peace.